Mugs on peak.
Mugs on peak.
Welcome to Natural 6. I didn't know we were filming today.
Huh?
No. This is crazy. I woke up here in lemon for some reason. I've never worn colour in my life. I fell asleep at my home like I normally do. Mm-hmm. And then there was I heard a skittering.
Not a scampering.
Not a scampering.
Not a scuttling.
No. Oh, heaven forfend. And I was aware of a vaguely, I don't know how to say it, potentially hypnotic look, something like a hypnotic look or a hypnotic stare.
A gaze?
No, straight.
Okay,
it was quite straight.
Shout out to a hypnotic gaze.
Yeah, it was quite. It was very straight. It was very straight feeling.
So it wasn't.
And then I feel like I've maybe journeyed somewhere on a fat-legged, narrow-backed creature.
Uncomfortable.
Really uncomfortable, and then I woke up here. And you were all here, looking and waiting for me.
And you were there? And you were there?
Yeah. Yeah, and now it's, as if by magic, it's episode 43 of our Adventures in the World of Reliquiae. So, I mean, what do we do about that?
I suppose we should probably, tell a story of some kind.
Did you kidnap me to be here?
Yes.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh, you weren't supposed to tell him?
Oh, sorry. I can't lie when asked directly the question.
That's absolutely
not true. Yeah. That's maybe the worst lie you've ever told.
I'm very truthful.
For those listening at home, just so you don't, you're missing out because we are sipping from these new mugs.
We've accessed.
We have got in trouble a lot at Double Jump because it's no open containers in the studio, and we have the rules complete disregard.
Yeah.
We've spilt far too many drinks. So I got these little mugs for everybody, but you have an attachable wine stem in case you feel fancy.
Yeah, and we've signed them.
And to be clear, far too many mugs was one mug. Mm-hmm. In terms of the spillages.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
One was when you're specifically told, don't bring them in, the first spill is well, that's too many spills. This is what we feared.
Should we auction these off?
No, because I bought them.
But we love them.
I made a mistake on my own signature, which really upset me because I put an extra mark.
I'm hydrated for once.
Yeah, my signature ended up being Doug Code.
Doug Good.
Not Elcock Good.
Elcock
I should have signed
You
it
should
that
start
way.
signing stuff, Elcock. Well, actually, you definitely shouldn't.
Actually,
you
no,
definitely
I
shouldn't.
I
You definitely should. You definitely should.
I would.
I was the angel and devil on your shoulder at the same time.
Everything is Elcock Good from now on.
Someone at MCM the other week asked me to sign it as Radian.
That's cool.
I didn't know what Radian's signature was.
Oh, yeah, what do you think?
What do you think it would be?
I think Dolly's is
Very
the
nice.
most aesthetically pleasant.
A little heart.
Yeah,
100%. I was going to say a heart above the eye, but there is no De Winter. The De Winter. Yeah.
The end of the Y, you do a little.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, eyes is just a
line.
X.
Dot.
Yeah.
What do you think Kelnis's signature would be like?
I think he's created a little, out of a piece of wood, a little stamp.
Yes.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Almost
Very
like a
effective.
wax seal that you would have.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Mm-hmm. Elwyn is an educated person. It's probably quite by the book.
Takes ages.
It's one of those signatures that very clearly just looks like the name.
I
It's
reckon
very
it
Elizabeth
follows.
R.
I reckon it
Yeah.
follows a Grenwood format. The
they've
family
all
has a
gonna look the
specific.
same.
Oh, that's really
They all look the
nice.
same.
Mine is
Blood. He's just a blood pack for almost anything.
He's at the
just
end of
hoping.
MCM needing an IV.
Do you take cash, check?
Just
Blood pad. Let's say hi to our heroes.
Hello, I'm Aoife Wilson, and I'll be playing Dolly de Winter, the Tiefling Bard.
Hello, I'm Alex Jordan, and I'll be playing the Kobold Rogue.
Hi, I'm Doug Cockle. I'll be playing Kelnis, the Dragonborn Druid.
Hi, I'm Holly, and I'm playing Elwyn Grenweird, the Human Fighter.
Hi, I'm Merv Shrigley.
We decided that Ben looks like an 80s sort of film,
Jock.
what's the guy, John Hughes?
Yeah.
And we decided that his name
Guy
today
who
is
played
Merv
Ducky
Shrigley.
in 16 Candles.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So we were saying, when we were chatting before, Ben's giving the bad boy in Stranger Things, the one who's the older guy living
Billy.
in there, Billy.
Yeah.
And then I'm giving
Joe Carey.
Joe
Ralph
Keary's
Fiennes.
character.
Yeah, very good.
It's
But I've
very
also got
Halloween
glasses on.
vibes.
I just really love the fact that I've gone with the cap, but I've also got the glasses.
Yeah.
I'm cool, but I'm also humble.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
you
that,
know?
He's also
okay.
in Weird Science. Well, he's the actor is in Weird Science and also The Breakfast Club. He's the nerd.
This is really good content, by the way. Just make sure you find it.
Sick.
I'm really glad this is on.
Oh, sorry. You can go off on a tangent for 10 minutes.
All I said was
God forbid
I
ask
said
a
was my
simple
name is
question.
Merv Shrigley, and everyone loved it.
That's a good. you make an excellent point. And I'm Harry McIntyre. And you best get ready to have your head pushed down a toilet, Shrigley, you big dweeb. Shall we play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah!
Last time. I feel like we have an ill-disciplined table today.
No.
No.
What?
I think
Ill-disciplined
it's going to be a
table.
really serious episode.
No.
No, you're right. I was wrong.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for doubting you.
I think it's because we're so real.
Most
Two.
realist of us all.
Last time you began in
Oh, wow. I feel like we've got
Ill-disciplined DM.
Table.
that's true. Last
Stop that
time.
now.
Make me.
Last time. Last time. Last time. You began in a dilapidated, snow-covered hamlet. Dolly face to face with an emaciated bowman who asked her to hand over her pack. He was accompanied by a similarly skeletal young man who you discovered to be his son. Dolly successfully diffused the situation as Kelnis arrived, and the bowman called Alec and his son Archie laid down their arms and led you to a small hut in which a woman lay on the brink of death. I, the character not the me, kept a lookout as Dolly and Kelnis saw what aid they could offer to the woman who some of you heard was called Ellen. It was one of the first things that happened. It turned out that this hamlet, Godstone Combe, had been abandoned after an edict was issued by the Council of Equals to leave the smaller, indefensible villages for the larger, fortified settlements. Ellen had been too ill to travel, but Alec had assumed that the sickness would pass. As it turned out, she had deteriorated, and the family had rapidly run out of food and dry firewood, leading them to become trapped and isolated. As Kelnis headed out to try to find supplies, Elowyn entered and attempted to help Dolly in her maiden voyage as a baker. Radian then made himself known and turned his hangover into everyone else's problem, enraging both Alec and Archie before Elowyn insisted he leave. As Kel returned with firewood, he proposed that Archie accompany the newly dead on the road to Rowandown, a town a few days north. Alec agreed, and Kelnis took the boy along with I on a hunting expedition to a nearby ridge. Night was falling, the cold grew worse, and Archie was beginning to tire, so Kelnis returned to the hamlet with the lad in tow, I remaining behind to hunt small birds. Meanwhile, in the hut, Radian returned and continued to bemoan his hangover and generally read the room poorly. Eventually, Alec's last nerve was shredded, and he leapt at Radian holding a knife to the wizard's throat. Dolly interceded, and the knife was swiftly sheathed, but Radian was furious, storming out of the house. By now, I had returned with a few birds, and Kelnis, half broken by the state of the bread Dolly had attempted, began to prepare a stew. Hearing the noises of a raging Radian smashing up an abandoned hovel, the daughter of House Grenweird headed out after him, guiding the wizard through a boxing session in an attempt to help him work out some of his plentiful angst. After a shared dinner, you settled down to rest, Elowyn continuing to dream strange dreams. As Archie prepared to get on the road with you the next morning, Kelnis had been pondering his capabilities and decided to try to cure Ellen's ailment by casting Lesser Restoration. The spell worked wonders, and though still tired and underfed, Ellen seemed to return to herself. Leaving the family with some supplies, it was decided there was no need for Archie to accompany you north. Instead, they would recover their strength and take to the road once Ellen was well. She wanted to know who exactly had helped her, and upon hearing your names, the family identified you as the God Killers. Archie in particular revering you as something akin to heroes. You took to the road, Radian stewing over the prospect of being elevated to hero status, and sharing his fear that his name may be used as a banner around which people may rally and then lose their lives. It was cold, and Kelnis initiated a snowball fight which allowed a little bit of relief as the road continued north. The next day, Radian transformed into a wretched little fat-legged, narrow-backed Toblerone horse, and you clip-clopped your way towards Rowantown.
Toblerone of a horse.
I'm going to call Campbell's from now on.
You entered the town, passing a somewhat cursory guard detail, before finding the populace gathered around a cart. As a red-haired, thick-bearded man made a speech from atop it.
Oh, yeah.
Torian Grenweird. And that is where we are now. Your brother, Elowin, has not seen you, but I'd like you to roll me insight on him. Bear in mind you have a penalty at the moment.
Oh, don't worry, honey, it's not one.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I cast Cold Lightning.
Roll your damage! You are so... I mean, how much were you expecting to see your brother here?
Not at all. I think after everything that had happened before, I was so absolutely sure that they'd just be hunkered down in Mouse. Like the idea that there was anywhere you could wander. This whole idea that half of the world might actually be for us and not against us. This idea that any one of us could now wander around relatively safe hasn't even crossed my mind.
And so it's the shock that hits you, really, when you look at your brother. Beyond being able to discern how he is, you can see that he's not injured, he's not wounded. He wears the rich clothes of House Grenweird. His cloak, the base of his cloak, as you can see it, is a little wet from snow as it's been dragged along the road. But other than that, there is nothing to discern any struggle or difficulty that he's had. And he's flanked by these orcs. And then wider to the sides of him, down from the cart, is this strange retinue of like a ragtag bunch. Some hold what you can see are hunting bows, others scythes or spears or makeshift clubs. Some have slings, and they seem to be looking out into this populated town square just outside this great 3-story tavern. And Dolly, you're the one who spent the most time with Torian. You met. Why don't you roll me an insight check on him?
Mm-hmm. 9.
9. Your interaction with Torian, he seemed a little nervous anyway. Mm-hmm. So maybe he's just always a little nervous. He seemed a little nervous. And he opens up a scroll. And I'm going to have him roll.
How far away is he from us at this point?
Less than 60 feet.
Okay.
There's this crowd who've gathered round, sort of barring your path to him immediately. And he sort of clears his throat, opens this scroll, and in a sort of way that feels very studied and conscious, brings his face up from the scroll, tries to make eye contact with the first few people, and then looks back down at the scroll. And he says, "War is a new word to us. A dark word for dark times. We are not a warrior people, but I tell you this, nor are they." And he sort of jabs his finger on each of those last 3 words and then looks up, takes a little pause, looks back down at the paper. Those that our cities have fallen to, those who, like us, they are not warriors. They speak of a shadow, a flood. Well, the floodwaters rose, and at House Grenweird, in the small town of Mouse, we held back the tide. He looks up again. We met them in battle, matched them blade for blade. They fought with us, they bled like us, they fell like us. They lay in the winter snow as the last of the life left them. Looks back down at his copy. They are only people, and there are more of us than there are of them. And we can win, if we stand, if we defend what we hold dear. And he takes a deep breath and he seems to settle himself a little bit. Looks out at these expectant faces. Almost 100 people stood here. On behalf of my family and the council, we are asking those of you possessed of the requisite strength and courage to join us as we muster a host to lead to Mouse.
Can we get any sense of how the crowd are reacting to this?
Yes, you can. You absolutely can. You can roll perception to try and pick up on sort of physical cues, or you can kind of roll an insight to see if you can sense the mood.
I'll roll insight. That's cocked. I'm gonna roll it again.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing. That's an 11.
An 11. He's not a great speaker, and he is not. This is not an arena he's the most bookish out of all of them. Really, he's probably the worst suited to this.
Can I, just for flavor, just be like, while he's talking, just be like, woo! And sort of cast Bardic Inspiration.
Absolutely you can. I will have him re-roll his 9 on performance.
Okay.
What does Remsquinzit mean?
Can you add the Bardic to that, please?
3.
Okay, it's a dirty 20. Oh! He's sort of he hears the applause, and he's sort of emboldened. He sort of puts an arm, yes! Puts one arm up. Looks back at his copy. You join me and you will be supplied with arms, trained in the arts of war. Before we march together to those cities where our aid is needed, be it Vale or Ponvin, Flint or Baroon. We know the price of what we ask. Not all of us will return. But I promise you that though you stand here as farmers, as bakers, as tutors and carpenters, brewers, blacksmiths, if you step forward now, you step forward as heroes. Forever. From this day until the end of days. Join those, and he gestures to the orcs and to this retinue, join those who stand beside me now. Who will be the first?
Cal leans into Elwyn and goes,
Ellie, isn't that your brother?
That would be one of my brothers, and I'm gonna go. I want to go first.
Great.
He's so small, you can't see it.
I comes up to shoulder height. He's not even sure this is Elwyn's brother. He's got no way of seeing it. It's just, the end of the speech was real good.
Sounds good.
So
Ai's hand shoots up and you see it, Elwyn, as you start to push through the crowd.
I'm gonna grab your hand. I'll grab him and take him with me. Come on,
Picked
then.
up, my feet are no longer on the ground. Like a shopping bag.
And at first there's like resistance, Elwyn, as you're trying to push your way through this crowd, and then the first person turns and sees you. And you hear a voice, "It's Elwyn Grenweird." And the head starts to turn in your direction. And this crowd starts to part. Are the rest of you following through, or are you just letting Elwyn go with Ai? Entirely up to
I'm
you.
following along behind.
Yep.
I think following behind as well. I don't want to get separated.
All right, Merv, what are you up to?
Merv Shrigley.
What's old Shrigley?
Merv Shrigley's having a fag.
I'm gonna loiter back a little bit. I'm just gonna
Okay.
kind of watch from the crowd.
And so in that case, can you roll me a perception check, please, Radian, as you hang back?
Yes, of course I can for you. As a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Fab. You see that this... You see a sort of ratio of smiles to open excitement to sort of shock and a little bit of concern.
Yeah.
But you see that is that ratio is firmly in favour of smiles. You would say a good 3/4 to 4/5 of the people here seem genuinely inspired and enlivened by the fact that here's this gang. Mm-hmm. And you move your way to the front and you see Torian. And he closes the paper,
Sign me up.
puts his hand out to you, leans down to help you up onto the cart.
I'm doing with you, but yes, I'll give him my hand.
So he takes a hand, helps you up as well.
So I now takes, like a little jungle gym. Now lifts himself up, up onto the stage.
I believe it's...
He helps you and Dolly and Kelnis up onto the cart. Who stands with us? And I will add some dice to roll. I'll double them. Let me have a little shifty at what I've got.
Just for a dramatic purpose in this moment, a little
Doesn't
bit of
sound like you.
prestidigitation, a little wind, and as he says, who will stand with us? There's like a little ripple of our
Someone
cloaks.
farts.
A little ripple in our cloaks, just a nice little dramatic.
Like a cloak
Flare.
of billowing.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on the cloak of billowing, kids.
Okay. So some people start to step forward. The first, a young elf, her hair tied in thin braids, then a bald dwarf, a thick black moustache, hands like a smith. A heavy-set man, dark skin, a woodsman's axe slung over his shoulder. Wordlessly, these people start to step out of the crowd. 2 gnomes with scraggly beards who take each other's hands as they step forward. A red-skinned tiefling with violet eyes, and then more halflings, a dragonborn, many humans, until by the end there are 20 that have stepped forward out of this crowd of 100.
So what does we do now with your standings?
Let me see if Torian heard that. Oh, he's got really high wisdom. Were you trying to be subtle?
Just kind of.
Yeah. Do you want to not be heard? Are you trying to not be heard by anyone?
Oh, I'm not trying not to be heard, but I wasn't trying to be heard.
Okay. He says, I don't know, I've never had this many.
And following on from I heard the crowd mutter, I gesture and I go,
Is an Eloin Grenweird.
That's really strange,
what?
And he takes, Torian, also unsure how to proceed, sort of takes your hand and holds it up a little bit like you're a boxer.
This is really weird.
And he looks at, go on.
Because I'm kind of watching this all happen, and I can kind of see people in the audience. They're kind of some people are really impressed.
There are some whose expressions are harder to read. What you don't sense is outright hostility to you.
Yeah.
Or to them.
They haven't noticed me though yet as a thing.
I don't. Well, you've intentionally hung back.
Yeah, I've
You
kind
got
of
your
got my hood up. I'm just going to go around whispering, going, those the famous god killers, the heroes of Reliquiae.
And a halfling who's sort of peering around says, "Not all of them. They're without Radiant Thornbear."
Oh yeah, Radiant Thornbear. What have you heard about him?
It's like commenting on your own work on an alt account.
Or you're going to your own funeral and being like, what are they saying about me?
They say,
Jennifer Lawrence.
They say he wields magic. Powerful, great magic.
Badly.
Enough to raise mountains and destroy towns, slay gods and topple kings.
Terrible with wine.
He cannot hold his drink.
What, they say that?
He's got 0 riz.
Can we stop making up something? This
DM's over there.
We've never ever at the table said stop role playing.
Stop it now.
Stop it
So
now.
are you playing another person in this role play? Am I
What role am I playing? The fucking victim?
Radian the Rizless? What?
He says, they say that between the God Killers, their powers drive fear into the heart of the sinless. He fears them more than ever, and that is why he tried to drag their names through the mud. But Trusk and the Council and those that follow them know the truth. At which point he looks up to see who he's talking to.
Sorry. Oh, you know who I am. I'm sorry, I didn't... Radiant, nice to meet you.
Puts out a hand. You know when sometimes you know someone's not ready, wasn't quite prepared for the full experience of meeting you and their hand is a little shaky?
I think Ben knows.
Yeah, Ben knows.
I think Ben knows.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. What's your name?
Pontefract. In the chamber, baby.
How old are you, Pontefract?
61.
Honestly, I thought you were going to be a lot younger.
Yes. Yes, so did I.
You're not going to sign up. You're not going to go to war at 61, are you?
He gestures. You look down, you see one of his legs is just wood.
All I see is excuses of blood. You're not going to go to war for me? No. I see. How'd you lose it? How'd you lose it?
A lathe. A lathe.
Mind spike.
Wait. Can I roll it if he dies?
You'll kill him.
Just to see
If he die. Okay.
If he died. No, I won't.
No, I'd like to see if he would have killed Pontefract. Let's see if he would have passed his save.
It almost always kills Carl.
Okay, it's a 14.
Oh, people have
which
been rolling
fails to
like
save.
Carl,
Okay, great.
one
So he's going to
person
take
maybe did.
full barrel.
Yeah, he takes how much? How many do
It's
you roll?
3d8.
Okay, he has
He's
4
dead.
HP. Go on.
How much HP?
4. So if you roll all one, if you roll
You
3
don't
ones.
even have to roll it.
Hey, listen.
I do actually, because if I roll 3 ones,
Just let him do it so we can't progress, otherwise he's dead.
so dead. So that's good to know. So, so basically, what happens is
You all look into-
Radiant has a like.
You all
some-
look into the crowd as you hear a scream.
Let's make it a super narrative thing. It goes through his mind where he gets the call of the void, and so he suddenly just starts going. It gets a flash of like doing mind spike on the thing, and it happens, and you see his head explode in his mind, and then it cuts back to it, and he's just standing there and goes. Anyway, thank you. Sorry,
It's the end of the last Twilight film.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head up there with the rest of them.
Thank you for being here, Radiant Umber.
I was looking out in this moment.
Yeah.
Could I roll it like perception or insight to see if I saw any?
You can roll perception, yeah.
Any darkness in Radiant's eyes?
That's an 8.
Okay, I'm going to say no. You don't see.
Okay.
You don't see Radiant. Radiant's got his hood up and he's bending down to speak to a halfling at the back of the crowd. So I think it's reasonable that that you haven't seen this. But then the crowd starts to part again, and you watch as Radiant walks forward towards the car through the little retinue of new volunteers.
You are going to join us then.
Well, they know who we are.
I think everybody here knows who we are, but at least they're not trying to hurt us.
Let me say this: his stories are quite exaggerated.
What have we signed ourselves up for?
I don't think we ever signed up for any of this, but we are automatically on the sign-up sheet.
Well, I've just had a half-ling
Yes.
Pontefract, 61-year-old Pontefract,
treat me like I'm some sort of
hero.
And it's...
To them you are.
Torian puts his hand up, looks down at those who volunteered, and then looks up at those who haven't. Thank you. We leave in the morning. If any others wish to join us, you are most welcome. There is no shame in remaining here. We will do all we can to return, to bring those you love home. And he looks down at the new recruits. He said, "You should make your preparations." And this crowd starts to disperse, leaving you with Torian and this gang that is essentially, the numbers have been close to doubled by the 20 that have been added here. There's maybe 50 now in total, including Torian and the orcs.
I immediately just throw my arms around him.
Yeah.
Now that, that's all done.
Torian is probably other than Derwin, is probably the best hugger in the family. He's like a proper, holds on to you. And the first time you were reunited with your family, there was this almost desperate way in the way that people held each other, because there was never any concept that you'd be held by them again. Whereas now it's like how it would have felt on the occasions when one of you would have accompanied, as the boys got older and as you got older, sometimes you would go with your mother to Yannick. Sometimes you, like Torian, would go with his father to speak to bookkeepers and accountants and clerics. He was, for all his faults, Rialda, he recognized the interests of his sons in particular and would try to nurture those interests. And so you'd have special time with your parents. And you might be away for 3, 4, 5 days. And then when you got home, there was always people would have stories. And it feels like seeing him again after that. Like you're full of stories rather than full of anxiety and fear of what the reaction will be. And it feels good to just be with him again.
That speech was amazing, by the way. I'm really impressed. Hey, that was never your thing, but you did it.
Eden wrote the words, and
Obviously.
I just, it's not really my fault.
It's all in the delivery.
It's good to see you.
You got the claps.
I did get the claps.
I hope not.
I really...
Thanks, Eva.
I really lit a fire under someone out there. It's just one spark, That's all you need. You need honest. Find someone, and from one spark, a mighty blaze.
Well, you definitely inspired people.
You seem to be raising an army.
Yes, we are.
Where are you fighting?
Beyond small skirmishes, there have been no great battles thus far. There was he sort of looks around, realizes he's having this conversation in front of the entire group. We should, perhaps for such discussions, they should happen over perhaps dinner and
sounds good to me.
With fewer eyes. What might. He gestures back to this large building behind him. It's this 3-tiered building. And it's got this great big, on the side, it's got this great big water wheel that goes into the river. We discussed whether or not any of you guys had ever been to Rowan Down before or could remember it. I think Kel rolled history on it and didn't really remember an awful lot. But he says, well, if you'll join me. And he turns to the orcs and he says, ensure there's places for everyone to stay, and we will cover any costs incurred, tavern keepers and the like. Understood. And these orcs start to kind of, right, off you go, we need to find some lodgings, and they seem to be in charge. There's 3 of them, 4 of them who are kind of leading, seem to be a little more official than the others. And Torian leads you up this set of stone steps that miss out the ground floor of this tavern and take you up onto this first floor. And it's large, spacious place, really quite, not lavishly, but comfortably furnished. The bar has been polished. The candles have been lit. There are paintings and small tapestries on the windows, wood paneling. It feels cozy, and you look out across to windows out the rear of it, and you can see that these windows are kind of large and command a view of this wheel that's turning as night falls. And Torian makes a beeline straight over to the bar. And there's a little gnome who you can tell from the height must be on some kind of stool or bench or raised plank underneath, because he comes up almost head height with Torian. And your brother extends his hand. My name is Torian Grenweird. Ramsey. A fine establishment, Ramsey. We will take rooms and we will have dinner. The 6 of us will be having dinner. We will pay you handsomely, and we've got
Put my hand on his shoulder.
Yes.
Torian, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
All right. Well, we'll sit over in the window if you don't mind.
No, yep, absolutely. We'll bring any dietary requirements.
Does you has any high chairs? Down here.
Oh, hello, chum.
Do they have any high chairs? Oh, it's a 4.
I'm afraid not.
I can sit on someone's lap.
Not it.
You can sit on my lap.
I will sit on his lap.
Absolutely. Well, I'll bring you over a smorgasbord, shall I? A selection of interesting and delicacies from the local area. Anything to drink?
Yes.
Yes.
If that's what you're bringing over for food, then yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wine. What have you got? Red? Elvish?
Elvish?
No wine this far north, I'm afraid.
No wine at all?
No, I'm afraid not. Supplies have been in short since it began, so wine is, we've got spiced ciders, whiskies, brandies, oranges for the little one.
Can I very subtly try to, being that I'm lower,
Yep.
just try and open up the bag of holding and just kind of pull out a little bottle of wine to kind of say, little nod gesture of,
good sweet.
Let's not be rude.
We'll take the cider.
I'll have a whiskey.
Marvellous. I'll bring them right over to you.
And he starts busying himself behind the bar, and Torian leads you over to this table that's like really comfortable table.
And a beer.
And a beer, little beer or a big beer?
Big beer.
Big beer.
Big beer, please.
With a straw.
Just
You can have straw.
A little umbrella too, if you ask real nice.
Can I have a straw? Does you have straws?
Yes!
I will have 1 straws in a big beer.
Understood, my friend.
Thank you.
Torian leads you up to this table.
bit nicer than being in underground caves.
A bit nice than just being outside.
Hey.
No, there's nothing wrong with the cave.
There was actually quite a lot wrong with the cave. Actually, there was significant problems
like a view.
with the cave.
Just like a view. Look at this.
I agree, this is nice to
Soft furnishings, nice table.
I find it's
bed.
easier to sleep on the hard stuffs, though.
I know you do, but
Not all of us.
some of us just get a little bit bruised after a while.
So, Torian, how you been?
Radiant. Helps me out.
It's incredible to think that people
Torian,
were
how you
heroes.
Well, things changed soon after you left.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't
I'm
quite
sorry,
see
I'm
it.
so sorry.
Aye, could you sit a little stiller, please?
Yes.
And
And then
I
I
just
and then I just
Frozen.
like have my head out.
Torian meets you. So, after the victory, we sent word, of course, to Baroon, informing them of all that had happened, and well, they wished to speak to Eden. No one
had won a victory against the Gloam before. And so whatever we had done, whatever information we might have, was a subject of great import. And so Eden was summoned by the council. Kylen went with him. And I wasn't party, obviously, to those conversations. Mother, of course, is running things back home. He looks at you. Along with Iseult, you've sort of taken the reins of the estate and provisions for the people. I mean, more and more people arrive in Mouse all the time now. The village is full. It's been we are in the process of rebuilding the damage done in the attack, and although I'm not sure the brewery will ever quite be the same. It's almost entirely exploded.
Sorry about that.
No, it needs must.
It worked.
It did work. It did work, and that was why it was so important that Eden made his way to Barun, and as a result of those conversations, he was asked to oversee the preparations of that city.
Wow.
He, in some sense, leads the forces. All of them.
That's amazing.
That's a lot.
Is it many?
Is it many?
Many in the Force.
This is the problem, you see. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing. The Derwin is on the road as well. He's mustering along the River Running, heading south towards Flint, past Vale. We decided that it was necessary to see if there would be those willing to take up arms to defend our lands. I mean, beyond the guards of the city, we have no warriors. But as I said to them out there, he bangs his hand on the table, neither do they. The Gloam they have not spent years and years preparing for this moment. They are opportunists. They caught us with our britches down. And now, tuck in and pull them up. You know?
I like that you said tuck in first.
Well, you have to, otherwise you get... Well, we won't go into it.
You're preparing them to defend themselves.
We are preparing to repel attacks on the cities that find themselves on the new frontier.
You are to take back the cities?
No, with the cities that are under our control. First, we consolidate where we are, and then we figure out if there is a way to move into lands controlled by the enemy.
Doesn't seem like there's any power to push back at the minute, just to stand still.
The first priority is not to lose anymore. But the hope is, if we can find brave and capable people, a lifetime of hunting prepares you to fire a bow or swing a sling. A lifetime in the guard prepares you for some basics in the art of combat. There are boxing, there are boxers, and there are those who spar with wooden swords for sport, and those who fish with spears.
Torian, forgive me if I'm speaking out of turn, but nothing prepares you for killing another person. You're asking them to defend against another individual, swinging wooden swords, firing bows at animals. It's not the same thing.
What's the alternative?
Radiant, I know. I had not taken a life before they came to our home. I know. But I cannot let these people down. War will come to their door. The enemy will be here if we do nothing to hold them back. I cannot prepare them for the reality of things they have not experienced. Some will fall. Some will find that their courage fails them. Some will find that when the blast of war rings in their ears, they cannot nock an arrow, or swing a sword. But whether they meet them in the field of battle, or one night their door is slammed off its hinges by masked warriors, slaying their family and taking the land that is theirs for their own, they will discover their courage or lack of it one way or another.
How much do you know of the Gloam? Of their motivations? About why they're doing this?
Well, we have had some word from within the enemy territory. The fall of Brack was not entirely as it appeared. But Brack was running out of food. Brack was running out of supplies to keep its people safe and alive. And Cyrus Maya made a decision. Can not Radian, not I, the rest of you roll history, please.
God.
19.
19 from Eloise.
What was that?
Just
History.
rolling till you get a number.
What did
No,
you
it
get,
was
Cal?
cocked twice.
18.
History, it's a 14.
14, okay. You would all know who this guy was with a 14, an 18, and a 19.
What was his name again, Cyrus?
Cyrus Maya. Cyrus Maya was the leader of Brack. He's an orc, and he leads something called the Rangers of the Fen. Up in the north, in the swamps near where the orcs live, there has always been a much more sort of, it's kind of wilder, and you're much more likely to be attacked by animals. You know, that there are bandits, and it is kind of like a bit of a Wild West up there. And as a result, there is this order called the Rangers of the Fen, who will kind of go in ones and twos, and just they're very effective, and they are sort of like a kind of somewhere between a police force and a fighting force. And Cyrus Maya is their leader.
It's a cool name.
It is a very cool name, isn't it?
Did you make it up just now? Or do you have it for a while?
No, I've had Cyrus Maya for a little while. Thanks very much.
Thanks,
Cyrus is one of my I think Cyrus is such a cool name anyway.
Yeah. I made Merv Shrigley up pretty quickly.
I made Shrigley up, you made Merv up.
Yeah.
Actually, I made
It was
Murph.
Murph, actually.
It was Merv Shrigley
Yeah, sorry.
initially.
So I'm Merv now.
Oh yeah,
Anyway.
no, that was all you, you're right. And you did do that really quickly.
Enough about Cyrus Maya, more about Merv Shrigley.
And Torian explains that when Cyrus Maya realized that the city couldn't last and it was becoming indefensible against the Gloam, he agreed to surrender the city on the understanding that none of the populace would be harmed. And then he fled with the Rangers. And the Rangers have made it to Barun.
Cool.
So Brack didn't get sacked and burned and pillaged. It's just
capitulated.
It willingly capitulated, and he snuck out. And he snuck the closest thing.
Rangers that are in Barun?
The Rangers are in Barun.
That's sick. Like the Power Rangers are there?
He says, you've seen some of them in my guard.
Really?
Well, the orcs with me are Rangers of the Fen.
Huh.
There are no more than 100 of them, but what they have is quite unusual.
Still, it's good to have some experienced fighters in the ranks, because people are going to need to find their courage somewhere. No one's coming to help. They're going to need to step it up.
You're right.
If I may, it will probably come as no surprise that we've had a lot of experience directly with the Gloam. We've spoken to them, we've fought against them, we've fought alongside them.
Alongside them?
It's complicated.
And they believe in what they're fighting for. But what they're fighting for is a lie.
What do you know?
We know that they have been fed lies, and that when confronted with an obvious truth, everything falls into place. People who feel lost and alone and disenfranchised by this world have chosen another path. who are backing this shadow, who believe that they've been lied to for years. And if we can convince them in some way that they are wrong, internal strife may be just as effective as external attacks.
Sabotage.
I look at these people that you're collecting and I see that they want to fight, but we don't want to see more people die when there are more interesting, effective ways of taking them down.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how effective that is, Raiden, when we've never managed to infiltrate the Gloam up until now, and we've tried many times.
Of course. And we are not the greatest minds of this nation. We are a group of people thrown together who are just struggling to survive. But there are greater minds who can do greater things with the information that we have.
This would be good for the council to know.
I'm not saying it will be all effective, but we will do what we can. But I'm saying that you don't have to just fight. Fighting isn't always the way.
Brady, it's gonna be the way this time.
I know. And there are going to be many people who die. But you need all the information you...
We do. And look, if we have no precedent for this. We do not know what war looks like a year on, 2, 5, 10 years. No one has answers. We only have questions. So anything we could know or do, no matter how seemingly small, information, it could help turn the tide in our favor.
Whatever food has arrived.
Nothing has arrived. Don't worry, baby. I'll bring the food across.
Why is there no food? Speaking of information, we should tell you that sabotage is already afoot.
What do you mean?
The Gloam are planning to poison the water of Baroon.
Your letter arrived.
Well, I'm glad that worked at the very least.
What's been done?
Well, it arrived. I only heard it arrived today.
Today?
It's a long way from the Four Forests to Baroon.
At the very least, we must have interrupted the supply.
We burnt enough of it down and we scattered them pretty much, and the Children of the Midnight Moon didn't want to...
The information is with the council now.
It's good.
It was in the right place.
The Kobolds was not at war with Reliquiae, but it does seems to I that's the way we lived was not too different. Shielding and away and secrets. And I thinks maybe there is some things I could teach us.
Yes.
Does you has some with you that is good at hidings?
Well, the rangers are pretty skilled in this kind of terrain.
Maybe there's things that I can shows them.
Everything is worth trying, my friend.
I think some things in between what's an Eloin and a Radiant is saying that you can fight, but you can also speak, but there is a little slices in between where you send some behinds into the Gloams.
Yes.
And I might be able to help with that.
Good. We should discuss it further. At this point, Ramsey turns up, and he has one of those long planks with drinks, and it's a bottle of whiskey with multiple glasses. It is mugs of this. You can smell immediately like cardamom and cinnamon and clove and this kind of mulled spiced cider, and a big beer with a straw.
I takes the beer, but smelling the cider, just goes,
And other ones of them as well.
Like you are. And he comes back and then he starts putting, he referred to it as a smorgasbord, but it is just like full meals. These big pastry-lidded pies, kind of a spiced curried potato, big pots of lentils that have been that are kind of aromatic and creamy. There's this cheesy, spinachy, multi-layered, flaky pastry thing. Lots and lots of kind of hearty, warming, aromatic stuff being put in front of you all. Like a big meal.
I takes a piece and just passes it, not looking, just hands it up to Radiant over his shoulder.
I take a glass, fill it with whiskey, and throw it around the table to Torian. I'm like, please don't play cleric now.
Roll me persuasion.
That is a 13.
You sort of...
Go on. I'm going to give her the help action. Why not?
Great.
You look like you need it.
Roll with advantage.
13.
He sort of he does that thing where someone who tries not to drink still kind of likes a bit of it and sort of swirls, has a little smell.
Torian, just drink it.
Next ball's 1-1-30.
Like this, Torian.
Knocks it back and Torian knocks back this whiskey.
Burns, doesn't it?
In the best way.
I immediately refill it.
So where have you been? I mean, what?
Wow. Well, we went all the way to Atria. And then from Atria, we took a magical portal. And then we ended up in the Four Forests. And then we ended up underground for a long time. Long, long, long time. And then we found the Old Dark.
He's a proper religious guy. So I'm going to give him advantage on this. Yeah, okay, that's an 18. That becomes a 23. He looks at you as soon as he hears the Old Dark. He said, it's real.
It's very real. It is reals, is reals, is a tricky things to kind of say now because it kinds of was because of themself and themself.
Themself is dead.
They all are now. The gods really are gone.
But they didn't die in vain.
What happened?
We met another god.
What?
Who ripped a little hole in the world.
Moloch.
And pulled a giant monster through it.
Moloch.
And
God of death.
himself had to sacrifice himself to close it.
You met one of the Vile. Was here, in Reliquiae.
He's been here a very long time.
But how?
Turns out traveling between isn't as difficult as it's been made out to be. Certainly not for a god of death, but he's been here for a long time.
Yeah.
Running the web, in fact.
Yeah, that little...
What?
That little club that we're all a member of. He's very, very involved in that.
And where is he now?
We don't know.
Gone
Well,
shadow.
we know, but he's not here.
He's not responding to us.
He's not returning our calls.
He's ghosted me. It's a new sensation.
The shadow fell.
He's a wise boy. So if he's gone, what's become of the web?
We thinks the web, the Gloam, whatever it was, is now what we know.
I don't know.
I think the web is the Gloam.
Their interests were aligned, so...
And so Barabask controls it all, then?
It's very possible.
Yeah.
But we don't think Barabask is maybe's the one. Like, maybe there is those above Barabask, but Barabask likes to think is the one.
Barabask could be a puppet.
For who? For the vial? Oh my god.
Yeah. Every time we seem to figure something out, we end up with more questions than we started with.
Agdaz wants to talk to a Barabask, though. Agdaz wants to fight a Barabask.
Yes.
As you can see, we're concerning ourselves with rather sensitive information.
Of course, yes. You can trust me, if that's your concern.
We don't intend to stay here for very long.
Where are you going?
We're going to Lathi.
You're going north? What?
That's the plan.
I mean, I'm mustering north.
You're
Heading to Taliska. Kel would... I mean, you'd all know where Taliska is, maybe with the exception of Iron Radiant, but I'm not even going to get the others of you to roll for it. Taliska is a city in between the Splinters, which is the mountain range that protects the west of of kind of the area where Lathi is located. And that mountain range curves around and almost meets the Alanites, but doesn't. And in the center of that is Taliska, which is almost like the last not totally wild city. There's a place further north called Jape, which is where Parvis was from. Jape's just like, Jape could be anything. But Taliska is like a definite place. We, after Taliska, we will take those back to Mouse that have volunteered to be with us, and we will...
That's a long walk.
A couple of days, yes. But it needs doing.
When do you move to Taliska?
Tomorrow morning. On the road.
Could do with some company.
Yeah, of course. Of course, it would strengthen the courage of those that volunteered to be with us to see you marching with us.
It's just nice to be with you.
It's nice to be with you. Pours himself another whiskey.
I takes another little bit and just hands it over his shoulder to Radian. Just sort of taking bits off the...
So the table is the board. The foods is the
smorgasbord.
Is the smorgas.
It's very confusing. I don't understand it either.
What happened in Caressian?
Caressian?
Yeah.
Caressian's proximity to Escalond meant that as soon as Barabask declared himself in Escalond, the two cities are almost symbiotic in the way in which they behave. Lode always felt separate, even though geographically it's much closer to Escalond. Lode always felt separate because of how far it was in the mountains, but when Escalond declared itself essentially Barabask's capital, the family magnates of Caressian were not minded to put up any form of resistance.
Where is he? When was the last time anyone's seen
Yes.
him?
Well, you see him in the sky from time to time.
But no one knows where a Barabask is for certain.
I would think in Escalond, but it could be the Sanctum. Could be anywhere. I mean, the Fortis Legion have turned. What remains of them?
We went to the Sanctum and
We had a good fight.
he was not there.
Well,
Well, we don't know that.
but no, one of our main priorities is establishing exactly where Barabask makes a stronghold. I mean, if I was to guess, I would fancy it would be the hills of Escalond. He was always most comfortable in his home city.
Oh yeah. I can't imagine he's had himself anywhere that isn't a rat. He would like that marble far too much.
He would.
What about the rest of the Antiqua?
Genevieve,
Yeah, what's she done?
we believe she lives allied with Barabask. Runa too. To the of the others.
Allied with Barabask.
Yes.
Genevieve doesn't surprise me, but that does.
Yeah.
I'm certainly not happy that I collapsed for them.
No, me neither.
It was Runa who agreed the surrender of Brack.
That means it was probably a tactical move. You gotta save the people.
Yeah, I mean, that's your job, right? But it wasn't tactical for Genevieve. She wasn't bothered about saving anyone. No surprise there.
Bothered about saving themselves.
Exactly.
They know their power's waning. They're aligning themselves with the shadow.
We'll see how far that gets them in the end.
Yeah, disappointed in Genevieve, but oh well. One more for the list, I suppose.
How often do you write back to Baroon?
Pulls a setting stone out.
Must be nice when people answer. Who's the other? Who has it?
Father.
Tell him I said hi.
Oh, I will. I'll have to do it in the morning. I haven't. I replied when he sent her the news about your letter arriving. It's very busy. So sometimes it takes a while for him. Not a lot of small talk, as you can imagine.
Well, he hasn't changed then, has he?
No.
But hey, you know they're okay now.
Yeah, they are. And, well, most of them aren't behind the walls anymore, but they're doing the right thing.
So Kellen leads the training of the troops.
Wow.
I know. And Derwin and I have gone south and north. Oh, sorry, Derwin and myself have gone north and south to muster. Kylen and Eden are with our father in Baroon.
How many more of those sending stones have you got? Just the one?
Just the one, I'm afraid.
We've got a few, they're just kind of useless.
Must be nice when you like the person that's on the other end, though.
Must be nice when they respond.
Who's ignoring my sister?
The god of death.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'd probably let them then.
Yeah. Yeah, we've let them know how we feel.
You know, you think you'll do something, and then actually when it comes to it, you think, I'm not actually sure that's above my pay grade.
I think we did say, fuck you. We said to fuck you.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did he say back?
Nothing.
That's mad.
Quite rude, actually.
It is, actually.
I feel like after everything we've been through, you could at least just,
answer us.
just say something.
Torian.
He's probably busy counting our deaths.
I think
And the deaths of everyone.
That was very on brand for the god of death.
He's a coward.
Torian knocks back another whiskey. This is the most whiskey you've seen him drink.
Thank you for the book, by the way.
Oh,
Do you want it back?
no. I mean, if you're enjoying it,
Well, no, but I've finished it, so...
good for the soul.
Well, yeah, it's...
You
in the end.
feel a little hardier, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Resolute.
Sometimes.
1 out of 2 ain't bad.
Look, it's helped keep us alive anyway,
That's true.
which I'm pretty sure the odds are quite stacked against us now.
Yeah, I think I'll have one of those whiskeys too, actually.
It's it goes down very easy. At this point, Ramsay turns up. Something a little sweet, and slides another great long paddle on. And this one has like big, steaming, syrup-coated sponge puddings, and but like jars of hot custard.
Big scale.
There's a kind of almost like you would have a fondue, but like a bubbling pot of spiced cocoa with lots of kind of.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
No hesitation.
No. That's going to burn your mind.
Straight in.
Roll me. You have resistance to fire damage, right?
I don't think so.
Roll me a d6.
It was only in that d6.
Yeah, baby.
It's cold.
It's cold.
6.
6. You take 6 points of fire damage. It tastes amazing.
I told you.
It's really quite worrying to think that people look to us.
Really good. Really good.
Oh, okay. Yep, that was right on time. Another whiskey, please.
Yep. Knocking them back.
Cools down the mouth with a long sip through the straw. It's one of those things where as it hits the back of my mouth, all of the carbonation suddenly, because it's gone through this pressure, goes boom, and you just see like little bubbles, little bubbly berry bits at the end of his snout.
Bowly bubbly berry bits.
Yeah.
Yep. Good.
Really good.
How far away is wherever you're heading next?
2 days. 2 days, I think, yeah.
And what do you do on the way?
We march.
Do you have places to stay, to camp? Do you just...
We carry with us, we have carts, and we carry with us enough canvas for many, and those who we recruit, if we need more, they will bring bedrolls, and we have enough food. We want these people to be as comfortable as we can make them on the journey north.
This place, are they expecting you?
No.
You're just going to march into town and say, hey, fight this war for us.
Gestures outside to the square. 20 people. 20 people, Radiant.
And we might be able to help some get more.
People know what is happening. I am not telling them things that are new to them, other than that they have a chance to do something if they wish. There's no shame in staying.
We've been traveling so long, we have no real idea what's even going on out there.
People were fleeing across the running from the very beginning. Vale is packed, almost to burst. They took in everyone who they could.
Not our nature to turn people away.
Barun has been a trickier prospect. The sprawl, which is, if you remember, the kind of... maybe that was somewhere else. It's referring to this kind of small villages that have built up outside of the original walls. Is the council, they wish to care for everyone, I'm sure, but can be a little bit more red tape in Barun trying to get things sorted. But they're dispensing aid as much as they can. I think, by all accounts, the gnomes are thrilled to have so many guests. They're coming up with all kinds of ideas as to what it is they're going to do to defend themselves.
Forgive me, Torian, I don't mean to be aggressive, and this isn't your fault. But there are those who are left behind in all this. We've seen it ourselves.
What do you mean?
On our way here, we saw a family who were unable to retreat at the speed at which it was requested, and they were left behind, and if it wasn't for good fortune, they would have died.
Because of the order to leave the...
And this isn't your fault.
No, of course, but I suppose I'm the only face you can attach to that decision at the moment. Well, it wasn't my decision.
No.
I'm not sure it would have been mine. Everything was happening so fast, you see, and they're doing what they think is best for everyone, and of course that's going to be worse for some.
War necessitates hasty decisions, and sometimes those are the ones we'd rather not make, but they're the ones we have to make.
We saw some Gloam's masks on the trees. Was this you? Arrows and sticking them into trees and notes saying, what did they say?
It was warnings, essentially. So the Gloam try and come this way, that they weren't welcome.
Could be rangers.
It's kind of the first time
Good.
we'd ever seen anything like that. I guess it was the first time we thought that maybe the whole of Reliquiae wasn't against us. It's a good feeling.
We're in safe lands here.
Yeah, that's odd for us. Nothing's been safe so far.
Well, the Gloam should be second-guessing their safety, and people should be ready to rally. So, whoever's doing it, doing the right thing.
How do the council feel about what the next moves are? Are they waiting to be attacked? Are they waiting to attack?
Once we know the strength of those who volunteer for us, an army of 1,000 is a very different prospect to an army of 150. It'll take time to get those volunteers trained and battle ready. But the priority at first, I think, will be manning those frontier cities. We'll have to destroy bridges. We'll have to do everything we can to stop them crossing the running.
What are they doing to take down Barabask? What are they doing to take down the other Antiqua? What are they doing? It's all well and good mustering all of these people, and once again, you are doing the job that was assigned to you, but what are they doing? You kill the head of the snake snake dies.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just keep throwing people at other people who have already decided what their fate is. You cannot change their minds by throwing people at people.
No, you're right. Roll me persuasion.
Not two.
Okay. I know what you say. It's true. I know that. You cannot can't kill an ideology with a blade. But there are... Radiant, I hate to let myself off the hook. But I'm not part of those discussions. That's for the Council of Equals, for my brother, for Cyrus Maya. I'm given a task.
It makes tactical sense. You've got to stop the tide before you can turn it, and you've got to push back before you can push forward.
You've got to keep people safe first.
I mean, I know what I'd do. Because you have the only real fighting force in this part of the continent with the Rangers. You train these people up, they fill all of the roles that the Rangers would otherwise fill in frontier cities, and you send the Rangers out. But it takes time.
I have an idea.
What?
The Gloam have built their army off the back of an ideology that is false. The fact that the gods were always dead. They have built their ideology on a lie, a doctrine that is not true. And they speak it loudly. What if we were to write something different, the truth? Write something down, official, a statement, the things that we know.
My God's right.
Problem is, there are still a lot of lies that are true.
Of course. But we're not built on anything. This resistance is built on acting against this doctrine. How about we attack it head on and say, this is the truth. This is the truth.
The truth is, they still lied, Radiant.
Of course, but we write down the things that we know, we give it to the council on this suggestion, and they can deal with the rest.
What makes our word worth anything right now?
It's God killers.
It's you.
We are the newly dead.
Think about it. The word from us, what we've seen, who we are, the way the people think about us. Yes, let's use us for good, not to throw other people to the slaughter.
I seem to remember telling you that yesterday.
Yes, I know, and guess what? I listen. And I'm sorry for raising my voice, I'm excited.
So now you want to be a hero?
No, I want to use... I met a halfling earlier. Little one, Pontefract.
Tend to be.
He was really small. And his reaction to me was very strange, and I thought, this person looks like they're willing to die. These people up there look like they're willing to die for us. What if we redirect that energy? Don't give them a reason to die, give them a reason to live.
I think that's what we've been doing, but...
A word from you. The first time the so-called sinless declared himself to be just that, he named the five of you. In many people's minds, this war is as much about Barabask against you as it is the Gloam against the Council. If he tells a story, perhaps so should you.
And what story are we telling?
A good one. One about five, with respect, small people.
If we stay quiet, it allows him to fill the silence with whatever it is that he wants to say and make up and lie and if we speak up, it allows people to get behind us.
An inspiring story, yes, but not the truth.
It's a truth.
What lie do you think there is here, Elowen?
It's not lies, it's a lot to tell people.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I've got a minus on that, right? So it's 11.
You need to be really careful. You think. You're struck by this thought. I need to protect my brother. I don't know who I can trust beyond him.
And I just stop. And actually, I pour myself another drink.
You all right?
Yeah, you know what? This has just been a really long day, and a lot has happened to us, and I'm really just happy that you guys are okay, actually.
So am I. It's good to see the five of you.
Yeah, don't worry about me. And I just throw that whiskey back instead.
I take a whiskey and I throw it back in her as well, and I sit down in the food, and I'm feeling great, and we are the resistance.
Oh, we're a mess.
We're going to be unstoppable.
We're gonna be problematic.
We're going to tell
We were always problematic.
our tale, and people will rally behind us.
I think he's got a point. Much as I hate to admit it, there's the basis of a good plan there.
Elowen, you know how resistant I was to this idea. But if there's some way of reframing it, that means we're doing it in a positive way. That people see us as a way of filling that blank space. Speaking up. We know the truth. We fought against a god of death.
We can be more than a rumor. We can be a real asset, a banner for people to rally behind.
If that's what you guys want.
Elowen, you remember the black water?
We could be folk heroes. We are folk heroes.
I think we're being really foolish.
I think right now we're just drunk, but it does have a ring to it.
I'm gonna take another shot and I'm actually gonna walk away. Something's just, all of a sudden, I just really feel massively uncomfortable, and I also don't want to start another fight. So, yeah, I'm really overwhelmed by kind of everything that's happening, and I just want to leave the table.
Great. As you step away and try and just sort of recover yourself, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
19.
Okay. You almost catch your own reaction. And you look at your brother, and your brother is like smiling and speaking with your friends. Almost like a chosen family. Like these people, you've been with these people through so much. How could you doubt that? How could you doubt any of the people here? And it's like you shake off that episode. And you just see with a little bit of clarity, no, that's not.
Have you had any whiskey yet?
I've told you I'm not drinking.
Whatever again?
No.
Go on.
No.
Come on, we're toasting to your great plan.
Come on, Radian.
Please.
Okay.
Does you want a smorgas?
Can I have a spiced orange? Anyone want a spiced orange?
I'll have a spiced orange.
I'll have a spiced orange.
I'm still gonna step outside. I actually smile. Like, this is actually, I guess this is as kind of close to what it's like to have been around my family anyway, is being around this lot. And
Ellie, take a pie.
I don't want any pie.
Spiced orange.
No.
Let her go.
Just gonna get some fresh air. I'll be right back.
Spiced orange.
You know where we are.
Oh, I can hear where you are.
Am I being loud?
It's like a sort of spiced yogurt drink, kind of orangey, tropically. It's like a lassi or a lassi.
What a spice this far north? You know,
I love it.
Loving it.
A lot of
Can't get me wine, but you
can get it. Yeah.
You got curried potatoes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've got sag paneer back here. I haven't even mentioned it yet. But yeah, the this is like there's no alcohol in it, but it is like a kind of soothing. It's fantastic for your burning throat.
Yeah.
It's just that you can feel that fire being extinguished. Is she all right?
Yeah, it's been hard for her. I think harder than the rest of us because she's been worried about you guys. I think
she was so worried about you.
I think it's been really good that we've run into you and that you've been able to verify that everyone is okay. It weighs heavily on her. She just wants to protect you.
Of course she does. We lived a long time without her. No one died.
No, I know.
I know.
Trying to make up for lost time, maybe? We don't make it very easy for her either. We throw ourselves into danger pretty much every day.
So does she. She's braver than me or the rest. She's braver than my brothers.
Of course she is. But she puts that pressure on herself. She can do that. The rest of us, not so much.
Elowen, you're outside. You can see these various, like, roll me in a perception check.
There's a dirty 20.
Okay, so you see, like, this town is, like, full of life suddenly. There are people going to different places, knocking on neighbours' doors, who are handing them, like, you can see it's the volunteers mainly, going from place to place, and they're speaking to their neighbours, they're being embraced by their friends. People are emotional about it, but there is a real sense of clarity of purpose here. There is a real sense that suddenly people have agency in something that they felt powerless to change. You can see people, like, borrowing. You can overhear a conversation where one dwarf, there was a dwarf with big black eyebrows and blacksmith's hands. And you see another dwarf, kind of long, really, particularly for a dwarf, really beautiful sort of curly blonde hair, who puts a hand on this bald dwarf's shoulders and says, well, you will need the good blanket, and hands this blanket that's like, looks like it's got some kind of fur or skin, like rolled, it's kind of in it, and good boots, and hands this thick, chunky soled, hard leather brown boots. Buckles clearly have literally just been shone, and these dwarves give a very sort of 80s masculine non-hug, hand on the shoulder, say it all with a look. And the one with the bald one says, You're a good man, Gregor. And the blonde one says, and you are a good man too. Well, anyway, good night. And he slams the door.
Just kiss.
But there's this, there's something kind of extraordinary happening.
And I think, especially for Elowen, her idea of, and it's quite a selfish idea of what to protect, has been very, very small. It is essentially, well, it's been protect herself, protect her family, and up until, very recently, that's it. And now it's protect this group. So this idea that what they're doing is so much further beyond that, and it will, for her especially, need to go beyond the people that she's been counting up until this point.
And we go back into the tavern. Still eating, drinking.
Does you has that stone?
Yes. No.
Please.
No.
There's nothing more embarrassing than just keep messaging people who don't want to message back, right? It just makes you look a little desperate.
Elwyn opens the door, immediately understands what's happening. Oh my God, can we just have some dignity?
Apologies, when I said back in the tavern, I meant I had turned around.
No, you know what? I love it so much.
Put that stone down.
He is not replying To a dolly, maybe
No.
replies to I.
I just wanted to tell him what I really think about him.
Yes.
I did. And I replied, I messaged him twice.
Did you tell him the lie about us going to the beach?
No, I did not. I didn't think that was wise.
That was a good, tricky idea.
It was, but we're not drunk dialing the god of death again, so let's just
D and Dungeons and Dragons,
so-
allowing strange sentences.
I is obviously increasingly drunk, so he's just like absolutely swearing, and I'm getting the full weight.
Why
of
don't you
this.
put him down? There's another seat now.
He's happy being on my lap, aren't you, I?
He's fine.
Roll me a dex save with disadvantage.
Hold on though, because whenever you ask me to make, this is the first time I've actually had any need to use this since leveling up. Oh my god, where is it? I need to find it because I can't
Hold
believe
on.
Alex is having
You're
such
gonna
a
love it.
moment right
Quick,
now.
Alex,
Wait.
vamp,
One
for
wait.
God's
You're
sake.
gonna
Alex,
love it.
do a voice. Do a good voice while you're doing it.
God damn.
Do a different one, Alex.
Okay, so where is it? It's basically, I
Keir Starmer, everybody.
think I roll with advantage. I roll with advantage anyway, so I think I would roll flat because if I succeed,
You're drunk.
If I succeed, I take no
drunk,
damage. If I
Alex.
fail, I only take half.
Alex, it's okay to
Alex,
fall over.
funny.
Alex is
flat.
fine to fail.
And it was a dex, wasn't it? Yeah.
85.
Cal, did you have any of this?
That is a 15.
Okay.
You die.
You're permadeathed. The deck of many things explodes. Friends. You get, as Kel gives you like a fond push, your world just goes sideways. And what the rest of you see that you're not even aware of doing because it's so instinctive is as you tip, you put one hand out and you sort of cartwheel out and land.
Wow. That was a fun trick.
Gave Size the stone.
I'm not giving you the stone.
I think Size in a really good place to send a message.
Aye.
What would you say if you had the stone?
I tell you what, I pick up something from the table.
A salt and pepper shake.
Yeah, whatever, like a salt and
Yeah,
pepper shake,
yeah.
and I hand it to her. Go,
Imagine that's a sending stone. Show us right now exactly what you'd say.
That's it.
Didn't say anything.
Oh, says, do you want me to say it out loud?
Yes.
I saws in your eyes. Yous is a coward. You runs away from a god, but you also runs away from a kobold.
That's pretty good, actually.
I'm retconning, I'm outside.
I'll allow it.
Thank you. Love DM's discretion. I have
then-
not entered for this shit.
And then fuck you. Fuck you. Not you. Not you. I was saying what you said is a fuck you.
You're my buddy, it's fine.
Fuck you. Can I send it?
No.
Okay.
I am going to turn in.
I think that's probably wise at this point. A lot of whiskey.
Was there some things in the spice orange?
No.
Oh, it's good though, isn't it?
Yes.
Is this what I look like?
Yes. Actually, much worse.
I'm never drinking again.
Was there something in the beer?
Oh, yeah. And it was a big beer.
You watch as Torian goes over to the bar and speaks to Ramsay.
Good night.
Good night. Sleep well. Sleep well. First light we leave.
Ugh. First light. Why can't it be second?
Third.
We leave at light 1.5. And he looks back and says, your rooms are taken care of. And you see him, you just kind of see this conversation that he's having with Ramsay, and you see Ramsay's face, and he just looks, you see an amount of coins sit across the table, and Ramsay looks absolutely delighted, and
Thank you.
Radian goes up to Ramsay.
Ramsay, to look at my friends, and what number light did he say that we were leaving?
I believe he said 1.5.
I think push it back by a couple of more lights.
Well, it's not within my remit, I'm afraid, to go against the House Gwenweird. Not when they pay so handsomely.
Not there.
Do you want me to put lights on? I think he's referring to the sun, but I can give you a knock. Would you like a knock?
I'd love a knock.
Then a knock you shall have.
I think these guys will need.
I'll take a knock.
I shall knock for you all. Soon after first light, so you'll be ready for light 1.5.
I'll be awake anyway, it's fine.
I has to be honest, I didn't really understand any things you just said.
Well, it's been my pleasure.
Where are the toilets?
And also...
just through there, and points to a sort of saloon-style door.
Cal wanders off to the toilets.
Night, Cal.
Yeah.
I'll bye.
I'm going to follow Cal into the toilet.
Okay. Kel, what are you doing in there?
I'm peeing, man.
Okay.
Like one of those pees where like it's orgasmic. You had to pee so bad that you just like...
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm sure we've had this conversation.
Yeah. Like a real
where
good
or
pee.
why.
Whilst he's really drunk and peeing, I'd like to do a sleight of hand check. And I'd like to see if I can...
Finish that sentence.
Wait.
Everyone's
I'd
butt
like
cheeks.
to see...
Well, it's time. Right, closing time, everybody!
I'd like to see if I can take his little pendant from him.
What the fuck, Ren?
Okay, roll sleight of hand.
16.
is it against anything?
Well, it would be against your passive perception, but because you are drunk...
My passive perception is 18, so it can't be much less than that. Or can it? Maybe?
Well, I think if you're this pissed, you can barely stand. I think what I'll do is let's roll a d4, so we'll leave this to chance. If you roll, we're going to take the result of that d4 off your passive perception of 18. So if you roll a 3 or a 4, you don't notice this.
It's a 3.
It's a 3. Yep. You get the little amulet from round Kel's neck.
I put my arm around him and say, Cal, gotta make sure you get some sleep.
Oh man, I'm gonna sleep like the dead, like the newly dead.
That was very good.
That was dead.
Go on.
I think I just pissed on my boot.
You can confirm your passive perception allows you to see that he has absolutely.
This is not a toilet.
Yeah.
It's actually the janitor.
No! Stop it! Okay. What do you want to do with that?
We'll see in a bit.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, okay. Because
No, it's okay. So great. So you've got it. The rest of you just you head up. Ramsey tells you that the bedrooms are upstairs.
Each one of us has a room.
You go upstairs. Ramsey leads you up, and you see that it's a.
Sorry, dude.
No,
I was
please.
just gonna say before I do. Can I look at to see if I can see is Element anywhere to be found? I just think I'd have a concern as to where she's gone.
Yep. Roll perception. Baby.
That's an 8.
An 8. Ellen, are you trying to hide? What are you doing?
I am. So you said we're sort of on the first floor, right? And a separate stairs up.
Yeah.
So I guess he'll have some sort of little balcony thing. I'm literally just leaning over and just I'm looking at the stars.
Yeah, great. You don't see her with an 8, but you don't see her down in the square anywhere.
Okay. Well, I don't. I just wanted to see if she was okay, but
You don't know where she is.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna stagger back to go to bed.
So you're led upstairs by Ramsey up these carpeted stairs to these quite sort of handsomely appointed rooms. Torian's at this point sort of taken his chainmail off and is stood in his sort of undershirt as you come up. Oh, sorry, there's one more in here, and then I think there's a 3 and a 3. So I'm not sure what you want to do. Singles.
Which has all the beds the same.
I think so.
Eyes will go anywhere then.
Right, well, unless you want to sleep over, looks at Elowen, I'll see you in the morning.
I'm still outside.
You're still outside, so he doesn't say that to you.
Who are you? Sorry,
he winks at Kel. Unless you want a sleepover. He does not say that to you.
It's canon now.
It's not.
Wow.
Wow.
Did you just...
The cannon.
Did you see that?
Wow, look at that.
That's amazing.
Radiant's backstory, gone. Wow, look at that.
Anything you've ever
many
said.
friends. It's okay, I'll put those two back. But I am removing the other thing.
Okay.
And there's precious little you can do to
I
stop
kiss
me.
Torian.
Okay. I'll allow it.
My poor traumatized family.
Where's my sister?
I looked for her, but I think she's gone for a walk.
Right, I'll go and find her.
She said something about us being fools. Or fools.
It wasn't, we weren't baby horses.
Where she could have got either
A
of those
radiant
impressions.
could be a baby horse.
But like a sort of a short-backed, fat-legged.
You're outside!
Toblerone horse. Go and find her.
I will. So, the 3-4 of you, sleeping wherever you want to sleep.
Yeah.
Or assigning rooms.
First door.
Yep.
Under the bed.
Great.
Yep. First door, I see him go under the bed. I go under the bed.
Second door.
Yeah.
And I flop down on top of the bed that I is under.
Yeah.
And I just, as I nod off to sleep.
Is it a nice, got a bit of air, got a bit of space?
Roll me a luck check.
19.
Yeah, it's actually real nice.
Real nice. Gone.
Where you going?
Out like a light.
I'll go in. Is there a room I can have by myself?
At the moment, Torian's room is empty because Torian's gone to look for Elowen. And then there's one that Kel and I have gone into and one that Dolly's gone into.
Yeah, and so those are the only rooms available?
There's 3 rooms, yeah.
Oh, boo. I'd like to see if I can... I'd like to try on some other doors, some secret doors, see if I can open some.
Okay, you can, there's a locked door, which you cannot open without trying to pick it, if that's what you want to do.
I just want to find a little sneaky place.
Okay, there's a balcony. There's a kind of balcony that wraps around
let's go there.
upper floor. Okay.
Cool. So I'm going to go outside,
Mm-hmm.
and I shut the door behind me, and I look out into the world, and I hold up Kel's necklace, and then I pull out the deck of many friends, and I don't think he really knows what he's doing, but in a similar way to when he asked, "What are you?" to the deck of many friends. It's like he's hoping for some sort of connection, like focusing on the magic of these two things together, trying to see if he can feel anything.
Arcana disadvantage.
Was that a 9 both times?
Yeah.
16.
Okay. With a 16, you hear what you always hear, which is these whispers. And the whispers are cut short. And they're cut short because something is emerging from the amulet. A tiny mote of coloured light, like the ones left behind by themselves at the moment they pass their power into all of you. And that light travels towards the deck. And as the whispers fade, a little dust emerges from the deck. And they almost orbit each other, this mote of light and this dust. Mote of light casting shadow and colour all at once. And this cloud of dust taking on these colours, like some kind of storm deep, deep, deep inside a rain cloud. And then it's gone.
I pocket the deck of many friends and like look at the amulet a little bit, contemplating what it is and the power that it has, and thinking about where the third is. Almost like closing his eyes, seeing if it would give him any location as to where it might be, or any sort of feeling. Knowing full well that it's completely futile. And is this a balcony that overlooks outside of the thing? If I look down, will I be able to see Elowen?
Roll me a luck check. See where she is on the balcony.
A 12.
Yeah, you can see her.
How far?
She's just the floor below you.
How you doing down there?
Wait, what? What are you doing up there?
Spying on you.
Yeah, obviously. Can I not even have 5 minutes by myself?
You're looking really sad.
I'm not looking sad.
You're moping?
No, I'm thinking about things. This is my thinking face.
What are you thinking about?
How much there is to fight for now.
You're reunited with your brother and you're moping outside.
No, I'm not moping. I'm thinking. This is my thinking face.
What are you thinking about?
That Calmus was right. That I have to fight for more than my family if I'm going to protect them. And that is a whole lot of people. Just here, let alone this whole, crater.
Okay, wait 1 second. How far is it down to the...
It's like a 6-foot drop.
A hop down.
Mm-hmm. Roll me an acrobatics check.
Remember, trapeze boy. An 18.
Absolutely. It's quite swish.
Do I flip in the air?
You can with an 18, baby, yeah.
I flip in the air and I land with the grace of...
4
as if with the distant memory of a child who at one point could have been in the circus.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And as soon as that thought comes, it instantly disappears, like a whisper of a moment.
Yeah, like tears in rain.
Yeah.
And
I'm angry at that. Like, I'm annoyed that, he has done something that acrobatic and that cool.
And you hear from behind you over your other shoulder, whoa. And you turn and Torian is there in his nightshirt. Oh.
There's no peace.
I was mighty impressive, Radiant.
Don't encourage him, please.
I didn't know you could do flip.
No, it's drunk luck.
I'm not drunk.
Oh, great. Then it's just luck.
I don't know. I don't remember half the things that I was before this. Maybe I was, I don't know. Maybe I was in a circus at one point.
I've got a funny feeling that you'd be terrible if put in a circus environment.
Not on what we just saw there. I hate to jump in.
Right, no.
Torian can attest. I looked great.
You did look fantastic.
Are you my brother or not?
Yes, I am.
And he has eyes.
I just wanted to... I didn't know where you'd gone, and neither did the rest of them, so I just thought I'd come and find you. Up top of the stairs, I think Dolly's gone in one room, the lads are in another.
Actually, you know what? I'll go. I'll leave you two to have a chat.
You gonna jump back up?
You can certainly try. It's much more difficult, this.
16.
16. Yeah, I mean, it's a scramble. Like, you do a jump and you do just about hang on, and then it is just probably like, you have to do that thing where you slightly swing and then you hook one, heel into the balustrade above. And you get there, but it's like, it takes a lot out of you.
As he jumps up, to any chance maybe I see in his pocket or anything like that I might see Kel's amulet?
You can roll... you don't know what you're looking for. I'm going to say roll a luck check, and you need to roll an 18, 19, or 20 on a luck check.
No.
Okay.
So I scramble up. Mm-hmm. Anyway, listen, like I said, I don't remember everything about that, so maybe I wasn't in the circus, but,
Radiant,
anyway.
please go to bed.
Okay, yeah, bye. I go back through and I try and go into the room where
the lad's room.
Yeah.
Kelness is staying.
Yeah, Kelness is 100%, I would say, asleep straight away. Before, he's like a boxer who's who's out before he touches the canvas.
Yeah, you just hear from a very asleep Kelness.
The snore begins before he's actually made contact with the bed. He's snoring midair.
I want to slide the thing back into his pocket.
Sleight of hand, it will be much lower. You have no. I'm not going to say you don't have passive perception when you're asleep. We'll call it a 12.
It's not good. So it's an 8.
An 8. Kel, you wake foggy, and you've just fallen asleep, and you don't know really what's going on. But Radiant is doing something to your pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, Radiant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pissed on my boot.
I did. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
What's up? Are we in trouble?
No, you dropped this.
What did I drop?
He holds it up to you.
This amulet, the most important thing that we have, other than the deck of many friends.
I don't. How would I drop? It was around my neck.
What I'm saying is you've got to be more responsible with this sort of stuff.
It hasn't left my neck in 12 years.
Well, it did this time, and that's why I wanted to give it back to you.
Thank you. You're a good friend. Can you help me put that back on?
Yeah.
I don't know how it came off.
And it's very awkward.
From under the bed, you just hear,
Can you please stop?
1 second. There you go.
Oh, thank you. I was backwards.
I was dozing.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I was just...
Is you staying in this room?
No, I'm going to go to a different room.
Okay.
Good night, Rads.
Good night, everyone.
Night.
I leave the room.
Mm-hmm.
Is there an available room?
Dolly's in one. The other one is empty, but you saw Torian coming out of it. But he's not there at the moment.
I'll go into Torian's room.
Mm-hmm. To sleep?
Yeah, have it on that.
Great.
No.
Do your little elven trance. Anything you want to do before you go to sleep?
Yeah. Spurred on by I's conversation, I'm going to try and use the sending stone again.
Okay.
I'm just going to take it out and be like, I know you can hear me. Answer the question.
Okay. And remind me of the last question that you...
Why did he put us together?
Roll me a luck check.
18.
18. Okay. The message is sent.
That's it.
Okay. Elowen, back on the balcony with your brother.
I thought you would have gone to bed by now.
I was going to, and then I was getting myself sorted. I saw your friends come up, I didn't see you, and they didn't know where you were, and a few of them are a few sheets to the wind, so I thought...
Yeah, Dolly can normally drink better than that in bed.
I haven't had a drink in a really long time, Ellie. I'm a little bit nervous.
Yeah, don't worry, you'll get real nervous when you wake up in the morning. That's when it feels real good.
I can already feel the dread.
Yeah, you'll get over it.
I'm not leading an army or something.
Yeah, I think you're doing a great job.
I'm not really cut out for this, I really wanted to be a priest.
We know, don't worry. Look, I guess I really wanted to be dead. Life moves in mysterious ways. We don't all get what we want.
Am I leading these people into death for nothing?
You're leading them into battle. I think there's a fair amount of fate takes over at that point, but if they want to fight, if they're choosing to do it, then just make sure you stand next to them. Make sure they're not alone.
Good to have you with me.
It's nice to be around you guys. It's been horrible. Like I haven't been able to breathe because I don't know where you guys are and if you are safe, and I have never felt more useless. I'm just happy to know you're all okay.
Well, same goes. Puts an arm around you and like gives you like big squeeze around the shoulders, kisses the top of your head.
13, by the way. That's how many of them I've killed.
It's good numbers.
I'm gonna make that number a hell of a lot bigger.
If anyone can, be you.
Until they're all gone. Mm-hmm. None of us would ever be safe, right?
I hope you're wrong about that. I hope there's something in what Radiant said that there's a lot of afraid people. And perhaps some might take off the mask. Some might see sense. I'd rather lower the numbers like that than with bloodshed that risks the bloodshed of those who follow me, follow you, fight alongside us.
I hate to say it, but Radiant is right. If there's anything we can do to avoid the fight, yeah, we shouldn't be leading anyone into a bloodbath. But we can't let them just take everything.
No. Well, maybe on the road tomorrow, you could put your heads together, figure out some kind of message, see if we could, make a proclamation on your behalf. We need to figure out a seal for the 5 of you, mark of it being you, so the people knew who to trust.
That sounds terrifying.
I know.
But I guess we all have to do something that we don't want to do, right? I mean, you stepped up. You're doing really well.
I'm not cut out for the talking. I'm much better organizing the money and the supplies, the supply chains, making sure everyone's where they're meant to be, behind the scenes, Not right out front, but I can't ask these people to do things that I wouldn't do myself. So I want to show them I can do it first.
Yeah, we weren't raised to do anything like that.
No.
How mad was he when he found out that I was still alive?
Went very quiet for a very long time.
I'm happy. He's safe. I don't actually want to see him. Not yet. I'm not ready for it.
I'm going to have to tell him I've seen you.
No, tell him. I suppose I want him to know that I'm okay. I don't think I need to see any more disappointment from him.
I think he'd probably be happier that you're alive than he is angry or sad that you lied.
I think that's kind of the problem.
Okay. Well, I'm going to hit the hay. There's a bed up in mine if you want it. Share with me, or I think the others.
You know what, I'm going to stay with you. I haven't been sleeping well recently, so maybe it'll help.
Mm-hmm. And the two of you head upstairs, and he goes, "It's just in here." And he opens his room. There are twin beds, and Radiant's just sat on one.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, I didn't. I didn't mean to disturb you.
No,
Radiant, get out.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
Radiant, out.
1 second. Thanks, sorry.
And get your shoes off my bed.
Sorry, yeah.
Can't believe you put shoes on a bed.
Listen, I just wasn't thinking, I thought. Anyway.
Raised properly, get out.
Bye.
Good night, Radiant. Where are you going to go?
I'm going to go into your room.
Into Dolly's. Dolly, how quickly do you fall asleep these days?
Not very.
Okay, you are fully awake.
The fuck?
Hair up. Not in a like
retainer.
Yeah, retainer.
Yeah.
Retainer in. You've got like stuff. You've put stuff on, yeah, like stuff on at night that you just.
No, not guacamole.
You know, like when Mrs. Doubtfire puts her face in the big cake.
You definitely took it from Aska's house. I can tell you that. It's something Aska's.
It is something, yeah, there's stuff from Aska's.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, you've got one of those, like one of the bands.
Yeah,
the bands that keeps your hair back.
Just stops, like...
Yeah, stops at the horns.
Hair and curlers.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry you weren't sleeping, were you?
No, does it look like I was sleeping?
It looks like, yeah. Sorry, is it all right if I just sleep in here? Yeah, great. Why weren't you sleeping?
I just don't.
Yeah, you do. I've seen you sleep.
Yeah, okay, well, I've not been sleeping recently. All right, we don't all trance.
What? Everyone has a problem with the fact that I trance. I think I trance.
I think it's just jealousy. If I didn't have to sleep 8 hours a night, I'd be pretty happy about that.
Why can't you sleep?
Same reason anyone can. There's a lot happening. I don't know. Our days are filled with danger and a lot of talking and a lot of movement and a lot of walking. This is the only time you get to have a little bit of quiet.
Can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
I borrowed Kelnis's amulet.
Okay. Why?
I wanted to see what would happen if it was brought together with the cards.
Oh. And what happened?
Something. Light. Connection. They reacted to each other.
What do you think would happen if we got all 3 together?
I think maybe that's what Moloch wanted to find out.
Really? Did you give it back to Kel?
Yeah.
Okay.
They said he dropped it or gave it away or something.
Given how many whiskeys he'd had, yeah, I can see why he'd buy that.
But it's important.
It's important that we keep them safe. I can see why you had a little experiment, but it's maybe, I don't know, be careful with that.
Don't tell anyone I did it.
Yeah, but a little light show is fine, but what if something worse would have happened?
Then I'd probably be dead.
Do so love to tempt fate with that.
I think based on evidence, me or past me has also made some equally rash decisions.
Yeah, but you've made some good ones too. I'm glad you're coming around on the whole hero thing.
Look, I was always going to come around to the hero thing.
I know, but you had to figure that out by yourself.
But I still don't feel good about people.
I know. I don't either. But you see why it needs to happen, maybe.
I was thinking, we're going to have to make some sort of like official thing, like a statement. What are we going to say?
We need to be honest. The whole reason anyone's in this fucking mess is lies upon lies upon lies over centuries, even longer. There needs to be some trust. There needs to be accountability. I think we start there. And I think we involve everyone else in that discussion too. I have that ring that could probably help us.
I mean, you are the best with words.
I hate it when people say that. Because it's true. But I just get... It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. I think we should get a seal. Like an official one.
What would that even look like?
I don't know.
That's quite fun. Okay.
I feel like everyone's going to want to have an opinion. I definitely think
yeah.
Ella's going to want to have a real opinion. I feel like she's going to be really strong on the branding aspect.
Do it, you fucking self.
Something clean, simple, you know? We don't want it to be too ornate, too busy. It needs to be something that like can just, go on a wax seal or go on on a poster. You can see it from far away.
And we're going to have to come up with a name. It can't just be...
A god killer?
No, that doesn't...
Newly dead?
It's not new anymore.
That's true.
And the oldly dead doesn't really...
Bunch of bones.
Listen, I'm fielding it to you because I think we're going to approach the group tomorrow.
Okay. Do your trancy thing. I don't know.
Okay. Over here.
I don't think you're trancing.
You go first.
Are you just pretending?
You sleep first. I only need 4 hours.
You can't just say to someone, you sleep now. That's not how it works.
I can sleep now. Have a sleep. Shh.
No, you're being weird.
I'll be fine.
No, I know you will be. Okay.
You go sleep first.
I can't just go to sleep when you're telling me to go to
That's
sleep.
weird. I can.
Okay, go
From
on
the
then.
other room, you hear,
Can you not?
And Elowin and Torian. When was the last time you slept in a room with one of your brothers?
Probably when we were kids, it was less in a room, but more in those caves together.
Caves, yeah. You realise you've forgotten immediately that the snoring is like such a big thing in your family. Like your dad, you used to be able to hear your dad. Bear in mind you were living in a stone castle from a floor away, and it was like when their voices started to break, like the boys just all developed this kind of deep, sonorous, and it's awful. But there's also something weirdly familiar about it. It becomes a kind of white noise, and as you start to drift off to sleep. Elowin, can you roll me a wisdom save?
She kills her brother.
That would be a 15.
She did it.
Elowin, you sleep. And the next morning, you're awoken by a familiar hand on your shoulder. It's Torian, fully dressed. Right. We should think about getting away.
Wait, already? I thought we were doing light and a half.
Yep, you're right. Go back to sleep, and we'll take a little break.
Yeah. Hello, it's me, the ever so slightly decomposing yet still somehow strikingly handsome reanimated corpse of the once dead Ben Starr. Something rigor mortis, something smelly alive dead man. And I know what you'll say, Ben, we thought we'd killed you for good this time. We thought we'd never see you shill again because you shilled so hard, you simply shilled too close to the sun and consequently died. And you'd be right. And I'm going to be honest with you, eternal nothingness is pretty rubbish. But good news! I've been necromanced out of my eternal slumber by a satanic magical professional called Colin. For those wondering, Colin was incredibly strong, quick, tender, allowed money up front, no questions asked, and did take cash. Colin's corpses. When people being dead is a slight to medium inconvenience for getting all your Dungeons and Dragons pals in the same room. Although I regret approximately, but not entirely, nothing about what went down that fateful night in the graveyard where I emerged from the ground, kicking and screaming, choking and crying, there is one problem. Colin doesn't come cheap. In fact, it turns out that perversions of the natural order of things are incredibly dangerous and expensive. So, in return, I simply ask you one thing. Give us money. More money. The kind of money that's going to keep this body sewn together and ensure my monstrous decomposing vessel of unholy power can stay lucid enough to film content just for you. And fortunately, now it's easier than ever at patreon.com/natural6. And even if you don't care about me and my missing toes, you're going to love what's on there. Not only do you get Action Surge a week early, there is so much content. Old content, new content, fresh content. A monthly Ask Us Anything, Elowin's Diary, DM Us, Eyes Eye, Behind the DM Screen, and a load of unhinged BTS content that is definitely not safe for work. And literally so much more. And whatever tier you sign up to, the wild, the vile, the virtuous, all the money goes to supporting us and also paying Colin's extortionate necromancy bill. So what are you waiting for? #Keep Me Alive and sign up now at patreon.com/natural6.
And we're back.
Wow.
Goodness. Wow. What a break.
They won't let me leave.
What a break we've had.
Yeah.
You can only imagine the kind of break you've had. We've done all kinds of things. I had to bail...
No, you didn't.
I had to bail Aoife Wilson out of Little Jail.
No, what you did was you ruined
and,
my
I waited for you two for so long, and I was like, no, they must have walked out without
Little
me.
Jail.
He ruined
Holly's drawing a logo, and Ben's invented a whole new number.
Bertine.
The headline is Bertine.
Bertine.
You want to talk us through Bertine, Ben Starr?
No, please don't.
No,
Go on.
veto.
I was trying to write 13 And then I showed it up to everyone. I've created a really cool way of writing 13.
Yeah,
Everyone
it was cool.
Excuse me?
Not everyone.
I'm all aboard
yeah,
the
not
Bertine
everyone. I'll tell you what, the people who you'd expect to be anti-Bertine.
You've got another 3.5 minutes before you forget that train even fucking existed. So let's not pretend that you're sold in on Bertine.
Holly,
Challenge
Bertine.
accepted.
I've come up with a new number. It's called Bertine. And we were like, what is it? And Bertine is more than a number. It's a way of life.
Yeah.
It's a number you use to describe numbers that you can't understand.
Yep.
It is a loved one that's been away for a while.
Yeah, it's a soft kiss of a
I
child.
thought you said it was also a sex act. So I just feel like
it's a soft kiss of your eldest child on your cheek.
It is.
It's what you write on your tax return.
It's what you write on your tax return.
Yeah.
It's what you write on your tax return. It's my Subway order.
It can't be all those
What's
things.
so mad is
be.
I've created my creative efforts had to go somewhere else in that break, and this is what you've done with it.
What I want to say is that, like, I came up with this number, and I've got some very supportive people in natural sex.
And Ben, I just want to say this initially. I just want to make sure we say this. The floor is yours.
Thank you.
Ben, I want to say this. I want to make sure I say this.
No.
Ben, take all the time you need.
No.
That's vetoed.
Firstly,
I'm the dungeon master.
That is lovely. That is lovely.
Not of our life.
It's real supportive.
Ben, the floor is yours. You take all the time you need.
Firstly, that's really lovely of you to say. I know that you said at the beginning, I don't have much material for the second act, so you could fill.
Yeah, I said vamp.
You said vamp for a long time.
And you said for how long, and I said Bertine.
Bertine, and then I know when that's great, I'll pretend to come up with a number and everything, and we'll see how much time we can waste.
Yeah.
And
so far it's been quite a bit.
So far it's been great. What we didn't expect is we didn't expect the level of hostility to come from Aoife Wilson.
Actually, I
respect your time. That's what this boils down to.
Well, so much of this wasn't even happening on content though, and she was just fucking furious about the idea, the audacity of hope.
I would say
that's what she was struggling with.
I would say vitriolic.
I think that's a really good word to describe.
I think sometimes we've got to do it to bring you lot back.
What I would like to do is start a movement, and that movement is Bertine.
Yeah. Yep.
And whether you want to come up with like logos or T-shirts.
What time do we meet for this movement? Is it 13 o'clock?
Yes, it is, and everyone will know what it is because it's a state of mind.
Aoife's getting it.
It's the Bertine movement, but for short, it's just BM.
Yep, and also if you have a movement, that can also be a Bertine moment.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anything can be Bertine.
What time do we meet?
Bertine, baby.
I already said that, but sure.
Happy 13th to you.
13th birthday.
Yeah. Oh, so you've already brought in?
No.
No, she's mocking you, actually.
Mocking
I
me, so,
can't believe you can't hear it in the tone of her voice.
Instead of inviting someone in for coffee, you could just say, care for a Bertine?
Yeah.
A cheeky Bertine.
A cheeky Bertine is something else entirely, judging by what we were saying.
A cheeky Bertine is something else.
Yeah.
It's something
Depends how
you don't know.
Yeah, depends how many.
Don't
you think there's a level of possibility that it could be?
I'm putting it this way: Netflix and chill for me is watching Netflix and having a nice time.
Yeah.
Bertine.
This is a wild use of my hourly rate. Which you will receive a bill for.
See, mine would involve squirrels and Jell-O.
Okay.
No one's surprised.
But also, Doug, it can be. Anyway, also, I want to add a number to the 20, which is Bertine.
13, yeah.
So once an episode, I'm allowed to call Bertine.
No.
And anything goes for 13 minutes after that.
I'll allow it.
Not letting
Yeah, for this episode.
No.
And you cannot finish whatever it is you're doing until Bertine has been achieved.
Yes. Yes. Until yeah.
Much like reliable talent.
But you lose a 10.
I can never roll lower than a Bertine.
You can never roll higher than a 1.
Yeah.
You must roll a Bertine.
You can only get less than that 1.
Yep. That's it.
Last
13.
Last time.
Elowen.
Yep.
13.
Shut up.
Radian.
Yes.
You are the first to wake, having kind of tranced through the night, or for at least some of that night. Typically, what do you do in those? What do you do for our listeners? Ben had just written Bertine loads and loads and loads on a piece of paper and put it in front of his dice tower so that everyone could see him writing Bertine. And it reminds me so much to tell an old story of Ben buying himself a fancy iPad with a special pen and me thinking, wow, Ben's doing prep, because I came in and Ben was doing prep, and sometimes I'm writing and Holly's kind of doing important stuff and Ben was writing and I was like, oh my God, what's he doing? And I looked over and he just on a clear pad of internet paper had just written things I don't like. It's my favourite thing he's ever done. Because you were so coy about it. You really felt like you'd been caught being like a silly, silly boy.
What was on my list?
There's nothing. So lovely was he
decorating the title.
Yeah.
With like stars and making it pretty.
Last time.
So radiant. On a night where you trance for 4 hours and you're fully rested by the kind of the small hours of the morning, what is it that you do in a place like this?
At Bertine.
Okay.
So let's say.
Roll me a Bertine saving throw.
Right. That's a Bertine.
Okay, keep going. Go on.
So I wake.
No, I like Aoife. We're not going. No,
this
we
is the
can't
problem.
push through this. We can't push through
gone.
this.
Aoife's like fully gone.
No, it's like
Aoife's doing that bit where
just
she's not
chicken
sure
pants.
which of her face to cover. Sometimes the eyes, sometimes the mouth, sometimes the entire head.
Yeah,
just
no,
goes
we're
down on the
gonna
deck.
have to regroup. We're gonna have to regroup because this isn't. No, we can't. This. You can't push through this.
This is chicken in pants.
This is chicken in pants. This is chicken in pants.
Chicken in pants.
It's got to run its course now.
Yeah, it does.
It's got. You just got to let it get it out.
You okay?
No, this is fine. I'm fine.
You've got 4 hours. What are you doing with it?
Yeah. What am I doing?
Yeah, what do you do?
I like to think that he continues to just shut his eyes and think about stuff because I think he thinks it's quite abnormal.
Okay.
Is it a bit like if you have someone who just like a god that can't sleep? And so like a bit like Twilight. That's the second time that's come up today. You know, vampires they don't need to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
So they just sort of pretend to sleep
language.
to not freak people out.
Yeah.
Like you just lie there.
A little bit. I think I just lie there and contemplate stuff.
Thinking about stuff.
I've always thought that in some of the
Yes,
vacant space times that we have, he kind of writes in his journal. So it's a lot of like writing spells and preparing stuff for the day.
Okay.
That's what I've kind of always assumed.
Cool. So
the extra time.
you've spent some time as before the sun's come up. You've got your dark vision, so you're able to sort of write without disturbing Dolly.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been staring at Dolly for 4 hours.
And you hear the creak of floorboards, footfall, as the light is first kind of pushing its way through the shutters of the relatively small room in which you and Dolly have spent the night. And you hear a couple of sets of footsteps going downstairs.
Put my ear to the door to hear if I can hear any voices.
Okay, roll me perception.
You're about to say here if you can see any voices.
Yep. Nothing. That's a 7.
Okay. Yeah, you hear that there are voices, but you can't make out what they're saying. But you can tell it's not angry. Elowin, your brother, kind of wakes you up. I thought, see if I could find Ramsay to make us a little proper breakfast, before we hit the road. Fancy coming down?
Yes, fine. I'm obviously not getting any more sleep, am I? So, thanks for waking me up.
What? All right, sorry. And your footsteps kind of creaking on the stairs. You make your way down into the kind of parlour area of this tavern where you can hear sort of a bit of washing up happening and various things, the squeak of chair legs on wood floors, and Ramsay's kind of preparing for the day. Torian says, "Have you got anything? What do you want, Elowin? All the porridge?"
I think we're going to need something to soak up the alcohol, so probably a bit more than porridge.
Right. You do us some sausages or something, could you?
They're going to need something like that.
Right. Sausages, eggs, bit of bacon, fry some bread. Yes, right away. Not a problem. Hope you slept well. Delightful rooms, I hope you'll agree. Hope the wheel didn't keep you awake.
You know what, actually, that's the first time in a long time I've had a good night's sleep.
I slept better, actually, as well.
Yeah, didn't dream about anything for once.
You do snore, by the way. You can wake me up with snoring at one point.
I snore.
Yeah. Right, we'll take it out on the terrace when you're ready.
I know, we will take this outside, actually. What?
Yeah, you snore. You snore a little. That's all right. Don't worry. Everybody snores. I mean, you're not as bad as Dad.
No, I don't snore. That's not fair.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You all do.
I've never heard me.
Tough to argue with that.
That's what I thought.
Let's have.
Are they taking that
Kel-
on the terrace?
Yes, but it's on a floor below.
Okay, well, yeah. I was going to say, I want to say that I is actually already out there. I'd love it if he was down there a couple of minutes early.
Okay.
And you get outside, and I is kind of, out of fascination of this thing, and wanting to understand it and look at it, is kind of reverse hamster wheeling the water wheel. And is essentially just kind of like on it, just climbing and looking at it as it goes round. He's just continuously climbing.
Roll me acrobatics.
That is a 21.
Yeah. I mean, it's
It's a critical fail.
It's it happens. It happens successfully, and you do it. You look out as Torian leads you out towards the terrace, or the two of you go out onto the terrace, having this sort of argument about snoring. Then you see I sort of tread like a stair machine almost.
Yeah.
On a water wheel, just sort of staying in one place as it goes round and round and round.
Yep. There you go.
Incredible to think we're about to fight for the future of Reliquiae, isn't it?
You are our last hope. Kel, I'm going to say Dolly as well. At this point, you're kind of aware of movement downstairs. You can hear the noises. You can hear the smell, Kel, of sizzling bacon and sausages. It kind of drifts up through these lower levels.
I wasn't watching you sleep.
That seems like something someone definitely wasn't watching me sleep would say.
Exactly, good, I'm glad. You don't look that great.
No, I don't feel that great either.
Drink too much?
A little bit. A little bit. This is why you stick to wine. What have you been writing?
What have I been writing? I've come up with a new number.
A new number?
Yeah, a new number.
I don't think you can just come up with a new number. I think all the numbers already exist.
Well, maybe. But maybe there are some numbers that people haven't heard of yet.
Okay. Why not? And what is this new number? You know what? Never mind.
No, you asked and I want to tell you. It's called, I wrote it down quite a few times. In my journal. It's called Bertine.
Okay. Anyway, have you had any more? I thought when I saw you writing, I thought you'd be maybe writing about this letter that we have to come up with today.
Oh yeah, I wrote some of that too.
You did?
Yeah, just had some thoughts, some ideas, just some.
Okay, good. And you thought the number was more important?
No, I have a tendency to get distracted.
No, really.
And so I just started letting my pen kind of idly move, and then I just started writing the words.
3 hours and 55 minutes of writing the word 13.
13.
Just you have written it a lot.
A few times.
Yeah, it's good.
Do you like it?
It's great. No, it is. You know what? I'm happy if you're happy.
I just think I want to kind of unveil it to the rest of the group.
Really? You think that's a good use of our time today, do you?
We've got a long way to go. We can't talk about boring stuff all the time. Sometimes we have to come up with cool stuff like this number.
You know what? I preferred this Radian to the Radian of the last couple of days, so great. I'm very excited for you and your new number.
Yeah, me too.
Good.
I think I like it.
I really like that you're wearing glasses. For the first time ever, and you've gone, fuck it, I'm going to make up a new number. That's what glasses people do.
You don't think it's weird?
Not at all. Do I think you're a little weird? Yeah, but I think that's part of your charm.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I love that you said that and he rolled in that one.
I also have written some ideas down for what we could, do in the declaration thing.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to write it myself. I want to do it with the group. But I'm sure other people have thoughts.
Okay. I'm excited to hear them.
Also, and the Bertine thing as well.
No, Let's deal with the letter first, and then I'm sure the Bertine will be a really nice mood lifter for when we're on our way.
Thanks.
Okay. I do like it.
I really like it.
And down the hall.
Kelnis, you wake to the smell of delicious frying breakfast food.
Oh, that's great. Oh, I'm so hungry.
And he kicks his legs out of the bed and he sits up. And he reaches up and touches his amulet, which he does periodically, but every morning he checks to see it's still there. And he looks down and he realizes that it's backwards. It's front to back.
That's odd.
And he unclasps it, holds it up, and looks at it for a moment. And then he polishes it on his trouser leg. Turns around the right way. Puts it back on. And then he goes down for breakfast.
And as soon as you're down there, you can see that Ramsay is busying himself in the kitchen. That's where the smells are coming from. And out on the terrace, you can see Elowin, I, and Torian, who seem to be eyes quite wet. And Torian and Elowin are sort of looking at him. He seems to be sort of explaining something and slightly breathless.
So I wanted to see and understands how it works, and so I thought I would get a closer look. And then I understood how it works, and then I realized I wasn't sure how I was supposed to get off. So I just kind of stayed there for a bit. I don't know how long, and then you came out, and that was when I thought maybe I should just get off. And there was only really one way off. So I just dance.
We're stood right next to it. A closer look, we're right here. You don't need to treat it like a hamster wheel.
What is a hamster?
You know what? You did great. Well done. We're not doing that. Not this morning. Just go get a towel. You'll freeze.
Then Dolly and I come out and go, guys, we've come up with a new number.
Oh!
Dolly and I have come up with a new number.
I has been trying to learn them, so...
This is really good. And it's going to be good for you as well.
Yes.
Okay. Dolly, do you want to tell
Raiden's been way too kind. It was all his idea.
We're sure it's all his idea, don't worry.
I couldn't have done it I couldn't have done it without you. Dolly, tell them.
So Radiant's come up with a new number. We don't know how or where it fits into the grand scheme of numbers.
Quite an ordered thing, a number.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
But, hey.
Does it have a name, this new number?
It does. It does. Right?
You do.
No, I couldn't possibly.
No, please.
Don't.
As a student of such things, it fascinates me to hear.
I, as a student as well.
Really? He's called it. I'm just repeating it. It's called Bertie.
Yes. It sounds like
a number.
It sounds. I think I know this one. It goes after another one.
No, it doesn't go after anything.
It doesn't.
That's the really special thing about it.
So where does it?
It just goes inside.
Where does you put Sabotage?
Where do?
Let me tell you. Where you can.
Last night I was thinking to myself. Sometimes there
are numbers.
Yes.
Actually, yeah.
And in a world of numbers and order,
yes,
there is also chaos. And sometimes you need to...
13.
There is chaos and we need to give order to it. And we, as people, exist in that chaos and we need to give order to the world. And why not give voice to numbers which you can't think of?
Why not insert a little bit of chaos into the structured order of things yourself?
So I thought to myself.
May I suggest this might be a peacetime problem?
No.
Okay.
Actually, Radian, there are tales that the druids of old discussed numbers that were beyond what we as mere mortals can understand. You may have named the unnameable.
13.
13.
Mimosas. We're having mimosas. I'm not doing any more of this.
Thank you, Cal.
I'm quite impressed.
I'll come to the bar with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tells us more about this chaos and order.
Giving voice. Giving hope.
This is so dumb. I've written such a fucking huge world.
Rich. It's a rich world. It's a rich world.
Mythologies and history. In beautiful topography and NPCs with rich interior lives.
People don't know how to feel.
We are 25 minutes into the second half of this.
We're 13 minutes in.
which is just the right amount of minutes.
Anyway, just think on it.
I has to say, I is a little bit confused.
We all are. We all are.
Well, Dolly came up with it.
No, Radian, that's not true. Come on now.
I wouldn't have been inspired if I wasn't watching you sleep.
You said you weren't watching me sleep.
I was looking down and then I was looking up and sometimes watching you sleep.
Okay, I don't want to be responsible for Bertine in
You're
any
my
way,
muse,
shape, or
I'm
form.
afraid. Unfortunately, I've come up with Bertine watching you sleep.
You know, the first worry I had this morning was that I drunk dialed the god of death, but this is much worse.
You did what?
Did you?
No,
You didn't you?
You sent another message. I wanted to send a message.
What did you say?
I might have sent another message.
What do you mean you might?
I don't know. I've had a lot of whiskey. Oh, please, you can come up with a new number and I can't,
Mimosa.
Just here's my
Oh, please. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Can't a bitch drop dial her worst enemy?
Judgy.
It's so judgy, my God.
Sorry, Torian, you wanted to guess up.
I just thought that before too long, I'll see to it that everyone who's joining our number is prepared to leave, and then we should.
How many are in the number?
Stop.
I'll count.
He looks at you, and you see something like scorn and derision, and then there's this strange serenity. I think I'm beginning to understand. To believe. Powerful thing. Faith.
Thank you.
I'll see you down there in 13 minutes. Is there anything you guys want to do before you...
Skull a mimosa, but apart from that, no.
I'll just count to 13 and...
I'm scarfing down a plate of bacon and eggs and sausage and fried bread and.
It's good. I mean, the food here is real good. It's one of those places. It's like a motorway service station. There's no reason for it to be really good. It's the only place you can be. But sometimes you just hit a good one. You just hit a good one, and it's absolutely. It's like Disneyland for
your mouth.
Hungry millennials.
I don't think there's anything in particular.
In all seriousness, though, no, I came up with my stupid number that no one likes. But I had some thoughts about.
The letter?
Yeah, what we need to say.
Mm-hmm.
And I've written them down on a device that I need to go and pick up from over here.
No, it's all right.
No,
I've handwritten it because I knew that's what was going to.
Great. Okay.
What have we got?
I haven't written anything, but I would like to just maybe... Would you like me to read what I've got?
Yeah. If the number Bertine comes up in it, I swear to God.
No, there's the letter, and then but I wrote Bertine around the letter.
Okay.
So it's just come several times and it says Bertine.
Continue with the letter.
To all those who stand for Reliquiae, the gods are dead, murdered by those who sought to break the world they built. For millennia they gave their strength so that Reliquiae might endure, their light burning so ours could remain. Now that light falters. Barabask and those who feed his hunger twist and poison heart. The Gloam march beneath his name, bringing the promise of a world drowned in shadow. They would see Reliquiae unmade, the gift of the gods turned to ash. But we will not let it fall. Stand with us. Rise against their deceit. Protect what remains of their light. Let your blade, your voice, your faith hold the line. The shadow will not flood. The truth will be illuminated. Signed, work in progress.
You wrote that?
Well, no, I wrote Bertine. And then that.
I thought you were the ones good with words.
Yeah, but you did really good. That's really impressive.
It does what it needs to do.
I didn't know all the words, and I still understood what it meant.
I just haven't come up. I think we should come up with a name.
I like that last line. The truth will be illuminated. I mean, we're standing against shadows. And like you said earlier, we might be the last thing standing between Reliquiae and those shadows.
Then that's what we are then, aren't we? We're the last light.
The last light. Well, it's catchier than the newly dead, isn't it?
It's a lot friendlier than the god killers.
Yeah, the last light. Sign it.
Okay. I mean, we're going to have to write a different version because there is so much Bertine over this.
Yeah, we're not submitting this one. This is work in progress. So we'll rewrite it. It's fine.
The last light.
And as Radian signs that letter, finishes this statement from all of you to the people of Reliquiae, you look down from the terrace into the square, and houses are emptying, and carts are being loaded, and farmers and tanners and blacksmiths, apothecaries, teachers, scribes, stepping out of their houses, throwing on old suits of mail, leather armor, hunting bows, putting axes on their shoulders, and gathering around a cart on which Torian stands, ready to defend what they love and who they love. And you hear Torian addressing this crowd as they start to gather. He's not reading from a paper this time. It seems to be coming more from him. And he says, we head north. We take the road to Taliska. Every one of you who stands with us adds to our cause, adds to a company of would-be heroes. When they see us approaching, they see the strength of feeling. And we show them what we're fighting for. You show them what they're fighting for. As these ranks swell, so will our hearts. So will our courage. And then he looks to one of the orcs. Form them up. And the orcs start calling out these kind of instructions, trying to get people to walk sort of four abreast, trying to create a column, this ragtag bunch of villagers and people who've never marched. But eventually, with a little shepherding and a little instruction and a few reminders that you can't hold your axe like that because you'll swing it into the shins of the person behind you. With all of their canvas and provisions loaded onto these large carts, they're ready for you. They're ready to leave with you.
We're ready.
So, there's the... Where do you want to go? Torian takes his place at the head of the column.
I want to be stood next to him.
I want to be sort of, as we march, like moving, it's not in one fixed position, but sort of just getting a look at...
Sort of scouting around and about and scanning...
More actually, like the people coming with us. Sort of trying to get a sense of them and trying to get a sense of who I think might be more roguish and more sort of...
Oh, okay.
Not so much flight risk. I mean more like someone that I'm like thinking, I could teach you a thing or two that could be useful further down the line.
Okay. So you kind of fall into this column, and we'll deal with that in just a moment.
I sidle up to Radian, and just as we're getting into the column, see, who are we going to send that letter to?
I don't know. I thought that maybe we could write it down better than the way I've done it, and then send it to Trusk, send it to the council, then put it out as an official decree, or something from us. We can write our names on the bottom so they know it's us, but we're going to have a seal of some sort, an official seal, if we are to be these beacons of hope. I'm not good at that. But we've got a sending stone.
I walks up alongside at this moment.
How's did the Barabask puts them in the sky? Does we know?
I don't know.
What if we find out a way to try and does that?
You might need to purloin some pyre from a god to be able to do something like that.
What about what you can do?
Maybe, but that's just... It doesn't carry that far. Could, but it probably would be... It's probably a more powerful statement if it comes from Trusk and the council. If they distribute it, then it becomes a little bit more official.
I still think we should have a seal, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that helps with the legitimacy of it all. What would a seal from us even look like?
What is a seal?
You know, like when you get a wax stamp picture on the seal, or...
I think I see this in the buildings with the... When you're done with the writings.
Yeah.
Okay.
I then kind of hold out a hand and just trace the web symbol like that.
It's a picture that lets you know where something's from.
And I does the sort of the little thing of themselves, the kind of
Yes.
gesture.
I understand.
A symbol, a mark of who we are.
What if is a torch?
A light in the dark.
5-pointed star? Something that lights the darkness?
I'm not with you, so...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you guys are together.
Oh yeah, I don't know where you are. I assumed you were falling in near Torian, and you're not.
Oh, sorry, I don't know. I just said I was with him, so...
Yeah.
Don't know, we were just kind of wondering. Sure.
An arrow penetrating the darkness.
Food for thought.
Yeah.
So, as you take your place in this column, you look back in the back. There's these pack horses pulling these carts. One of which Torian had just hopped down from and took his place at the front. And these carts are like piled high with canvas and supplies. The first snow of the morning is already falling, starting to settle in these little crevices between barrels and sacks. And there's a sort of call from Torian, and the column sets out. It starts to head north up the forest road. And you've not yet left the borders of Rowan Down before you hear a voice somewhere in the column, and then another joins it, and another, and it's a song. And it's a song that Calnis and Elowin and Dolly would certainly have heard or learned growing up. It's a really simple tune. And it's a story of the making of the world. It's a story of the making of the world by the virtuous. It's called And From the Darkness a Light. And this song accompanies you for perhaps the first mile of your journey, until eventually column falls quiet, and the sounds of dozens and dozens of feet in the snow, the trundle of cartwheels, it's conversations breaking out in clusters between this ragged column of marching troops as you continue north towards Taliska. Now, you wanted to try and establish if there looked to be anyone there who is particularly rogue-like and adept.
Yeah, someone who I think maybe pretty good at slipping into the darkness and shadows, maybe even trying to detect the arcane in anyone. Essentially, what I'm looking for is, I like the idea they were saying about the Rangers, about like sending in two-man team sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But what I really like the idea of now as well is someone who can go behind enemy lines and distribute and not be seen, and take a letter or something, sort of like, because it's all very well the council kind of putting this out there, but to those on the other side of enemy lines, how do you disseminate, like, you know?
I'm going to say, based on just like how someone's walking and someone's bearing, it's a really difficult assessment to make in terms of watching a marching column and going, who looks like they've got their shit together in that specific way. But it is possible. So why don't you roll me an investigation check, and we'll call this, because this is very difficult to do, let's call this a DC 18.
It's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay.
Did it.
You did it. You see that people are talking in little sort of whispered chats. So some people you can immediately discern are like massively indiscreet. They are chatting like they would be chatting heading north to market day. The same kind of voices that you'd hear in a tavern, the loudest ones across. Well, it's been a long time since I went north. You know, and you can immediately establish that these people are not the type that you would be looking for. And as you're scanning, allowing yourself to sort of fall back in step with people and then fall out of step and drift up and down the column trying to make this assessment, you see that one head is turned to look at you and follows you just like you're following them, and gives a sort of half smile as if to say, I can see that you're looking. And it's this red-skinned tiefling that you saw volunteer in Rowenden, one of the first few that stepped forward and volunteered. And they just sort of she gives you a little nod. But you sense in her a keen sense of observation. You can tell that she's not missing anything. That's what you get.
Cool. I'm not going to take. It's not for this moment. This was merely.
Totally.
Trying to get a gauge in a sense.
And Torian's up there with you, Elowin. And he's got these sort of orcs. There's only 3-4 of them that are there. And he he doesn't seem to be giving them any instructions. They're doing what they would do, which is spread wide, watch the tree line. It's almost as if there's this narrow column at the center, and then quite far away, almost at the edge of where you can see, are these 4 orcs at these sort of 4 corners of the column, watching behind and in front. And Torian would probably, if I were looking at him, count as one of those slightly indiscreet ones, because he's just sort of plodding along, like you would if you were going to go for a walk to the tide tree and sit and have a chat. Not been to Taliska myself.
I think I would have...
You would have been to Taliska, yeah.
I guess I've been all over the place these last 10 years. There aren't any places I haven't been.
So roll me a history check and let's see how intimately acquainted you are with Taliska.
Not very. Actually, it's a 6.
Okay, so you would know, even with a 6, you would know the most basic knowledge about Taliska. Taliska refers to itself as the city of the once wild. It's believed by the people who were there that Thalon made this city. She made Escalon, and Escalon was like the version of her that the Virtuous felt was palatable. And then she went and made Taliska because it was a place she wanted. And it's debatably laid out a bit like a tree, but that they kind of hammer that a little bit more than is probably accurate. And it's like a festivally kind of not hedonistic in a dangerous sense, but it's kind of stories and drink and bit of fighting and a bit of poetry and a bit of sculpture. You know, it's an artsy liberal place.
You know what? I think it's going to be your kind of city.
Oh, really? I mean, I've read up on it, sort of where to go and who to speak to.
Interesting that someone like you would be excited to go to the city of the once wild.
Well, he looks slightly coy. I'm a student of the world, Elowen, you know that.
You're incredibly learned, I'll give you that much.
I do try.
Yeah, we'll see how you do there.
I think they're, what do you know about the districts? And with the 6, you know they exist, but you don't know what they are.
Not enough to share with you. What do you know about the districts? You've obviously read something.
Well, that they're, it's sort of a city of 4 parts, really, all of which want different things. And I'm just thinking that when we get there, every person matters. There might be things people we need to persuade, or other things it's not as simple as rowing down. I don't think you can just turn up in the city centre and make a speech and have people follow you. I just hope I'm up to the task, that's all.
Well, you've done amazing here, and you've challenged yourself, and it's worked. I see no reason why you couldn't continue.
Elowen, I've not done amazing, have I? Eden wrote some words, and then you turned up. Looks back at the column. They're not marching for me. They're marching for their lands, or for Eden's words, or for you.
We're marching together. You're in that same column that they are.
That's true. That's true.
Nothing worth doing is ever going to be easy, and you did the only thing that you need to do, which is try.
Thank you.
Anyway, we can all use a bit of adventure.
I know, I've been bored. I spent a lot of time sitting and reading. And I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it, because I did.
No, we know you did.
There's something about the world when you see it, rather than just read about it.
You understand why I craved it so much.
I fear I've got the bug.
Yeah, just make better choices than I did.
Low bar.
Incredibly this low. I think even a kobold would be able to avoid that bar.
Well, one didn't.
One didn't.
Anything anyone wants to do on this journey? It's just a kind of journey north. And each...
Go up to one of the ranges of the fair.
Oh yes, so you want to step away from the column. Yeah.
I'll tell you about my number.
And I'm just going to introduce myself. Hi. I don't think we've been introduced. I'm Radiant, one of the God killers.
It's a female orc. She's got this kind of hood. Her eyes. She looks over her shoulder. She clocks you approaching long before you get there. And as she turns, she has a bow slung over her shoulder and turns and sees that it's you and sort of turns back to scanning the horizon. She's deep kind of green, moss-coloured skin, almost bright green in this white world. And she's got keen, small, dark eyes. And lots of thick black hair that hangs down to her shoulders. Oh, I know all about you.
Oh, yeah? What do you know?
Well, same as everyone, really. You don't need me to tell stories of your own brilliance, do you?
I think those tales are hugely exaggerated.
What's the truth, then?
Oh no, what have you heard?
That the old sky god blames you lot for the death of the virtuous, the bringing of chaos, and then for some reason stories have changed a little bit, and now he's allied himself with the same chaos that he claims you've unleashed, so riddle me that. I tell you what I think. I think you're probably a mixture of very fortunate and very unfortunate.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty accurate. We didn't kill the gods.
No.
We nearly killed one the other day, but, you know.
Oh, yeah? I thought there was only one left.
Lots of things you don't know.
And for the first time, she properly takes her eye away from the horizon. She looks at you and she says, and you too, I'm sure. And she puts her hand out. My name's Once.
Once?
Yeah.
Lovely to meet you.
Good to meet you.
What brings you down here?
Cyrus Meyer. Got assigned. Sent to House Grenweir to help with the mustering. She looks at Torian. I like him. Honest.
How does he compare to Cyrus?
No one really compares to Cyrus.
Sounds like an impressive person.
Yeah. He saved a lot of lives. Got a lot of people out of danger.
That was the plan all along.
Maybe, but it ended up being the plan. I think he made the right call.
How many of them fled? How many of you fled?
100 or so. As many as we could get out. To be honest, any of us that had stayed would only have put our own people at risk. The Gloam needed to move into a place that was devoid of opposition. If we'd stayed there, hidden in the shadows, fired from dark corners and slit throats in the night, well, they would only have grown suspicious and more violence might have been acted upon a people who had nothing to do with it. So as much as some of us might have wanted to stay and fight till our backs were against the wall and the bodies lay thick on the ground and we could smell the blood of our friends and foes, well, battle lust is a powerful thing, but not always something you should listen to, you know?
Sounds like a well-rehearsed train of thought.
I had a lot of time to think about it. Wait. Roll me perception check. She's looking at a...
17.
She's going to roll as well. Also a 17. She looks at a distance from where you are, 40 feet or so. There's this cluster of snow-covered rocks. Dry ferns sort of obscure the surface of these rocks.
What do you see?
Stay very still. And then she sort of whistles a little two-note, staring at these rocks. And then you hear, and one of the rocks moves. And then these other rocks move. This cluster of rocks stands. And it's a group of orcs. They got weapons held at their sides. Their bodies and armor are clad in white and stone-coloured cloaks. There's patches of ferns on them.
Friends of yours?
Oh, yeah. One of them stands forward. This guy, this large, quite handsome, really, for an orc. Mohawk, big scar going down over one missing eye. I'd say by this point the rest of you in the column have seen that this has happened, and you can see the other rangers heading over to where that is. And once looks at them and says, "Shield." And this mohawked orc, Well, already on the road north, are we? Oh. Unexpected company. Reaches his hand out to you.
Radiant Thornbear.
Lovak. Shield of the Fen.
I'm assuming this is a chance encounter.
Yeah. We're heading south from Ponvin.
Why are you heading south?
We took instructions, messages to Ponvin on behalf of the council. Now we're heading back that way, towards Barun.
You might want to check in with that man over there. He's in charge.
Ah, of course. Pleasure to meet you, Radiant.
Pleasure to meet you.
And you see the column has stopped, and this group of orcs are approaching this group of rangers, led by this one with the mohawk and the one eye, this great scar that runs from his forehead down over his eye socket down to his cheek. And he comes to the head of the column, where you are, Elowin, with Torian. And he inclines his head towards Torian. Son of Asgrenwyd? Yes? My name is Lovak. Shield of the Fen, and one of Cyrus's. What are you doing here? And Torian kind of explains the situation, explains that you're heading north from Rowandown, you're heading towards Taliska. Well, you make good progress. By this point, the sun is kind of starting to set. It's been a long day of marching.
What was the news in Ponvin?
Well, they're quite excited, really. Been, I think it's sort of been hoping for a chance to use some traps and tricks for a couple of centuries. Digging ditches, and there's a lot of talk about mirrors. I don't pretend to understand how mirrors might be helpful, but there we are.
It's the opportunity they've been craving. What was the message from the council? Was everything okay?
All right.
Good.
Yeah, for now. They're, well, I've heard. He just got a little stone. Heard about the water, but seems like that is at least they're aware of it. They're going to go and see if anything's been tampered with. So whatever message someone sent, and he gives a little nod to you, Elowin.
Well, I'm glad that bit worked at least. I love that everybody seems to have a sending stone but us that actually works.
Radiant, who's that?
This guy?
We're not with them, I think.
Oh. He's another ranger of the Fen. Came down from Pombin. Popped up out of nowhere. I mean, considering I had barely heard of these things before now, suddenly they're popping up. It seems a bit wild, the frequency with which they're now appearing.
Going to a new location, yes.
Also, I'm going to say surprisingly attractive.
I know.
You see his eyes.
Why do you think I'm asking?
I've never seen an orc that looks that way. I don't want to objectify an orc, but that is a good-looking orc.
I'll objectify him for you. He's really hot.
How far away from the front have you guys positioned yourself at this point? Dolly, and I'm going to say I, is probably, unless I spent the entire marching day going up and looking. Yeah, great. And Cal, are you sort of, I'm kind of imagining you would be like close enough to the front.
Yeah, third of the way up. Sort of.
I'm gonna have my boy do some. He's got +10 to perception. Okay, well that's a 13. But I say with the 13, he spots kind of the rest of you, Dolly and Cal and God killers.
I guess.
We're gonna try and be, gonna drop that.
Bit savage.
Well, also didn't really kill the gods.
Yeah, not entirely accurate.
We nearly killed another one, though.
I thought there was only one left.
There's a lot you don't know.
Probably say the same for you.
A lot of that going around. Dolly de Winter.
Lovak. And he takes your hand, shakes it. Shield of the Fen.
What does that mean?
Oh, it's one of Cyrus's lieutenants.
Legendary defenders of the North.
Oh.
Throughout all of this interaction, there's prestidigitation of a very slight glow behind Dolly.
I can cast some funky design on myself. Thank you very much.
She doesn't need you to wingman.
Sure, you would understand yourself. The Dragonborn of Lassie, that stories of heroism and daring deeds can be enhanced in the telling.
Enhanced is a good word for it.
And he shakes your hand. He says, well, this is my band. This is Nish. Points at this kind of smiley, wiry orc with brown skin. This is Hamrog, who's great, like a huge female orc with surprisingly light hair tied in lots of braids. And that's Ulf. And Ulf looks at the 5 of you, gives a slightly uneasy smile, and as he smiles uneasily, you can see he's filed his teeth down to, like, points.
Nice teeth.
Thanks.
Looks like they took a lot of work.
They've had a lot of use.
Sounds ominous.
Don't be weird.
Puts his hand out to you. My name's Ulf.
Radiant.
Shakes your hand. No attempt to... You don't get the sense that he's trying to macho you or muscle you. No big sort of squeeze or intense look. Roll me an insight.
7.
Okay. You don't feel... Yeah, he's not trying to... Not playing a status game. You've had quite the time of it.
We have.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to downplay our stories too much. We have actually done some pretty amazing things.
Yeah, I guess we have.
Some pretty cool acts of heroism.
Yeah,
We fought a big toad dude. He was tough.
Did you? We got big toads up in the swamps. How big we talking? Sort of. And he gestures with his hands to, like, what would be really big for a normal toad, to maybe 3 feet across, or sort of.
Bigger. Good, but not quite as big as the dragon that we fought, but...
Shut your noise.
Yeah.
Have you?
Oh, the time that you melted the brain of the Fortis Legion leader.
Yeah.
Sagobax didn't like that very much.
Or we, destroyed a mushroom guy.
It sounds less impressive, but I'm sure if I were there...
There's a lot of baggage attached to that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much unzipped a giant purple worm.
Oh, yeah.
And then we must have been a few portals.
Yes, been through a lot of portals.
And we've been
I hate portals.
Summoning spirits from decks of cards.
You made us join the deck of cards.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, you did.
Thanks for that, by the way.
Yeah, you did do that.
He ate lots of stew.
Oh, I ate a lot of stew.
Stew, man, are you?
57 bowls.
Shucks.
You should have seen it. The bowls were small, to be fair, but still, 57 is a record even for me.
You're in proper shape for someone who can shit 57 bowls of stew.
It doesn't even work out. It's really quite annoying.
Do you not even lift? That's unbelievable.
I lift my spirits.
And everybody else is around him.
Lovak, where are you headed?
Well, we're going to Baroon. Taking messages back from Bonvin.
You can take one for us.
Yeah, of course I can.
Yeah, we have something, actually. We have a statement that we've written together, and maybe the council might want to release it. I don't know, a rallying cry of some kind.
Not like proclamation.
We figured it was better to speak for ourselves than let everyone tell stories that may or may not be true about what we've done and who we've spoken to, what we've seen.
If people are going to come together and try and defend Reliquiae, then anything we can do to give them a little bit of courage.
I was hoping to rewrite this, so in the borders, you're going to see a lot of a number that I've come up with.
You know what? Actually, give me 5 minutes. I'll rewrite it now. We're not doing. You keep this. This is like I think you should keep the first draft.
As Elwyn rewrites and we have a moment, I just wants to...
Pixia just keeps an eye out. And, we also had some pretty tough fights with...
And he reaches into the bag and he pulls out this little jar which has a load of wasps in it.
We had to run in with someone who can change their shape.
Gloam?
With wasps. Roll insight. Oh, Kel, you can also roll insight on this.
I was literally just sitting here wondering what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
It's a dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
16.
No reaction. Mm-hmm. Other than you're showing a guy a jar of wasps.
Why are you showing him a jar of dead wasps?
What are you doing,
Puts it away.
Sounds like you got some stories.
Many.
Well, I've always thought stories are best shared over a cup of something and a bowl of something.
It's probably as good a time as any to take a rest.
Mm-hmm.
We will join you in one moment.
Of course. And Lovak goes to shout to the column, and you see him sort of check himself, and turns to Torian and says, you plan on making camp here? So Torian sort of squints at the setting sun. Yeah, probably. That's good, yeah. I think probably. Roll insight with advantage on your brother.
The first one was nat 20.
Okay. Your brother grew up around more charismatic people, and Lovak is more charismatic than him. Lovak has like an easy way about him with people, and he's being generous to Torian. He's not issuing commands to Torian's people. You can see that Torian is just a lit. It reminds you know when you've got a family dynamic and then someone turns up who reminds you of one of your brothers or reminds you of a family member, and you can see that essentially he's kind of talking to Orc Eden, and he's just a little bit sort of deferential and a little bit not nervous but hesitant, and kind of looks to you for guidance. I think it's probably as good a place as any to.
I'm actually going to sort of squeeze his hand and be like, "No, Torian, you're in charge.
Yeah.
You make the commands, and we follow you."
Yeah. So we'll rest here tonight. The tents and camping materials are in the carts at the rear. Ensure you have something hot to eat. Don't stray. We'll set up a perimeter with the rangers. As you on you go.
You're not always going to get it right. You just got to look confident.
All right. And Lovak starts to get... he looks at Torian and says, I can prepare... Me and the Rangers can prepare a canvas for you and your sister and her companions. Yes, thank you, Lovak. That would be much appreciated.
Get used to this.
And Lovak and Ulf, the one with the filed down teeth, go and kind of shoulder this really quite large brown canvas tent and start to sort of hammer it in. Gives you a few minutes if you did want to have a kind of few minutes apart from the Rangers.
I just think you still has a fight out there. We may be in a place that is kinder to us, but this is also a place where the Wasp might thinks they has a chance with our guard down. While we as amongst friends, we should just still be thinkings of the Wasp and who may be among us.
Yeah, but people around here know them. I'm sure we're fine.
And we thought people knew.
We can be on our guard, but treating everyone that we meet with suspicion is not a way to make friends, and we're here to make friends.
It's also quite honestly exhausting.
Yeah, that too.
But your point is valid.
True.
We should be aware that Hilda is still out there.
Even here, even tonight, one of us will keep watch.
Okay.
How about that?
When I pretend to sleep for periods of time so I can help with that.
I'll take a watch as well.
Exactly.
Okay.
So after a few minutes, Lovak comes over, and this tent has been sort of erected, and other ones are kind of springing up all along the forest road. There's 50 people plus these 4 new rangers, so getting close to 60 once you include the 5 of you. And Lovak has a sort of whispered conversation with Ulf, and Ulf nods and heads out. You can see the rest of the rangers kind of disappearing. And just because I think I would find it interesting, roll me a perception check.
8.
Okay, well actually it's kind of worked. You see Ulf walk a distance until he's almost out of there's fires going, kind of being lit. And you can see him illuminated on the edge of the firelight far into the deep, as you can see. And then you see him do something with his cloak and he disappears.
I would like to cast invisibility on myself.
Yeah.
Which I now get with Shadow Touched 1 free use.
So you, cast invisibility.
Yeah. And I would like to click my boots speed and head over to where I just saw him disappear.
Yep. And you're making, you want to stealth there, or do you just want to move there?
Oh, well, I'm invisible, I guess. It's kind of
But it's footfall, and you're not silent.
I'm not full sprinting. I'm attempting to run as quickly but quietly as I can. So it's like
I'm not gonna have you roll a stealth check then, because if you're doubling your speed and you're essentially crunching feet through the snow, you get to where you saw Ulf disappear, and there is a rock. And as your feet approach, you see the kind of the rock almost lifts, and he peers out from underneath. You all right?
Is he looking directly at me?
Yeah, he's looking. Of course, you're invisible.
Yeah.
Let me roll.
I was about to be like,
sorry.
Fuck.
I think what you were about to reveal that allowed him to do that. I was like,
It's a 21. Someone out there?
How far away from him am I?
30 feet, I'll say.
30 feet. Just as still as a disembodied voice, I'm going to go,
"'Tis I,
Oh. I can't see you.
I couldn't see you.
Oh, understood. And he peels the whole sort of thing back, and you see for the first time, because you didn't kind of witness this, that this is this cloak that's covered almost like a ghillie suit that allows him to be hidden. And he's looking round, trying to figure out where your voice is. Just allows me to keep watch, unseen.
Watch well.
I will. Rest well.
Makes your cloak look shit.
Wow. even for you, that was a little nasty.
I am fully fucking invisible.
I'm not there. That was Aoife.
That was
Yeah, that was Aoife.
That was Aoife. That was mean Aoife.
And what I would now like to do is genuinely, because I don't like the idea of him actually being able to clock where I am now. I like the idea of him knowing that I still had one up on him on the stealth side of things.
Yeah.
I would like to try and stealth back.
Okay, roll stealth.
That is a 28.
Yeah, absolutely. he doesn't. You at one point, just for flavour, you see that you can see the rock slightly rotates, and you can see him looking out to try to figure out where the hell you've gone because you've left incredibly fast. By the time you get back, Lovac has looked at Dolly. Said, so are stories.
So many stories.
Mm-hmm.
We've, how long have we even been together now? A couple of months. But we've traveled really far, and we've made some good decisions, some questionable decisions, and everything in between, but we're still here. And we're on our way to do something even stupider maybe now. But what about you? What's your deal? I admit I don't know a lot about, to be quite honest, I've really only heard of you guys recently.
That's good.
I suppose,
Well,
yeah.
if you've not heard about us, we
You're
didn't know
supposed to.
properly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a rough couple of weeks.
Sorry to hear about that.
Well, we do what we need to do. Really nothing for it, is there? You know what it's like when you it chooses you, doesn't it? Time. You don't choose it.
It's true. I think, well, from what I've gathered of that situation, for what it's worth, I think it was the right call.
Yeah. Yeah. We left a lot of people behind, is all.
But they'll be fine.
Yeah, I suppose it's hard to...
Live to fight another day.
Yeah.
You disagree?
No, I agree with you, but there's families there. There's people you grew up with. There's their children. And you just hope you've done the right thing in leaving them in the hands of people who you're not sure you can trust.
Consider the alternative.
Yeah. Not much worse. Turns to Elwyn. Speaking of families.
Yeah, mine are pretty good.
Mighty impressive.
Yeah, they are. I'm pretty proud of who I am, the lineage I'm from.
And he looks at Torian and at you and he says, I'm excited to meet you both because it means I'm only one off the full set now.
Which one have you not met?
Young boy. Big boy.
Yeah, you've met the best ones.
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh, and the one with the dog. Actually, I'm 2 off a full set.
I take it back. You've met all of the best ones. Yeah, it's been a while since we've actually all been together. Yeah. You rarely get the full set these days.
Have you heard from your brother? Looks at Torian. Yeah. Yes. And all is well in the capital. Well, as much as it can be. Times such as this.
It's impressive. Eden stepping up.
He's the sort of person you'd follow. Cyrus, he sort of leans in kind of conspiratorially. Cyrus isn't impressed by much. But, Eden Grenweird, spoken about in, yeah.
Sounds about right.
Look, well, I should see to those in my charge. But chance encounter.
Well, we'll be up a little longer, I guess. You decide to, I don't know, hang out a bit more.
Okay. Well, I'll do the rounds. Make sure the rocks are listening. And I'll be back. And you watch as he sort of walks down the forest road, leaving the 5 of you with Torian around the fire. Roll me perception eye. You're the one who's coming to this kind of latest.
14.
There's a bit of a distance between this tent, where you are, and the rest of the tents that are kind of clustered around that road. And as Lovak is walking down it in this kind of white cloak covered in ferns, you see him sort of move out the way of someone. And it's this red-skinned tiefling.
Mm.
And they're sort of walking slowly, kind of idly, almost along the road. And you're the only one who sees this.
Mm. Am I still invisible?
No reason why you're not.
Mm-hmm.
And you watch as this tiefling takes a breath, reaches into their robes, pulls out a crossbow. I've already rolled it. And Elowen, you watch as a bolt suddenly appears in your brother's neck. And another. And he falls backwards. And that's where we'll end our session.
Oh my god.
Thank God we're filming tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Thanks very much, everyone, for joining us for episode 13 of our...
He's been desperate. Desperate to kill one of them. He's been mad ever since.
No, far
He was
from
like,
it.
no, I shouldn't have saved them. It should have been when they went down, they were dead. It would have been more fun if one of them had died. More player urgency.
Thank you so much. Thanks, everyone.
Guess who's driving you home this evening? Guess whose house you're staying at this evening?
Holly. And the answer to the second question is Holly.
Watch this. We're going to go all-terrain mode.
Sport mode.
Shall we...
None for action, sir.
I was going to say, should we action set the sharpish after this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for joining us, everybody. I love the story. You love the story. The players love the audience. Some of the players love me. Thanks very much. We'll see you more events in the world of Reliquiae.
Bye, Harry.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Harry.
We should let our guards down.
What?